Yo, hello everybody. There is a chance that today is the last day of video editing. There's a chance. I don't know if it's gonna happen. We still have a little bit of stuff to do, but it's possible. It's possible that today is the last day. It's possible that tomorrow might be Silk Song. It's not 100% sure. But I'm hoping it's true. And also, I don't know when to release this now, because if I finish it like tonight, I kind of just want to let it rip, to be honest. But there's some part of me that's like, you should wait for the optimal like uploading time or whatever. Like patience is better here. But also like uploading at 3 a.m. might just go crazy. I don't know. It's kind of it's a weird situation, I think. I know YouTube says upload time doesn't matter, but they say a lot of things that isn't true, just like statistically, so I'm not totally sure. But I mean, if you're here anyways, you'll see the whole video start to finish while I'm editing it, so there you go. No sweat. We need to do two things. We need to do the transition parts, and then we need to add music, and then we're done. Transition, music, done. That's it. That's all we have to do. So that's kind of sick, actually. And if there's any like things I want to re-edit or re-record, we have to do that as well, but I don't really think there is. I will say it, I've said it a million times, I don't think this is the best video of all time. I don't care. I could sit here and make this video a lot better if I spent more time on it. I don't care. It's just iterate. I just want to iterate. So I'm just here to make a video in like 1.5 weeks-ish, release it, and then we can move on to the next project. And hopefully by doing that, the next video will have the same thing going. So there you go. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna wait 5 more seconds before going to the other screen for reasons. Also, the music's probably too loud. I didn't think about that. Hang on one sec. Okay, there we go. That's still a little bit too loud, actually. What the heck? I swear, every time I go to Linux, like my things get all messed up. I don't know why it does that. I'm gonna turn it like way the heck down. YouTube or Twitch? Both are fine. What do you mean? The YouTube chat on screen is broken, but if I fix it, then I'm violating TOS, so I'm not gonna fix it. Yeah. Music is never too loud. Guy who doesn't know that there's some crazy L songs on the playlist. You dual boot it with Linux, or is it 2 separate devices? I dual boot, yeah. I dual boot Ubuntu on the other side for most of my work stuff, and also for like all my study stuff is on Ubuntu as well. I daily drive Ubuntu. I prefer Ubuntu for most stuff, but all my OBS and like all that other stuff, it's all set up on the Windows side, and I don't really want to migrate. And the reason I don't want to migrate is because that shit would just take forever. Should I migrate? I don't know. Possibly, probably. Am I going to? No. See previous statement where that shit would take forever. Also games. There's some games that still don't run on Linux yet. I know a lot of them do. I know people are typing right now, oh, just use Proton. But I know. YouTube chat is hidden. Twitch chat can never know. True. Also, what's up, Mioka? Welcome back. Did you catch up with some BLC here in the background while I read Webtoon? Right on. Hey, have a good time. Not hating on that. Enjoy. Yeah. Go to the other screen now. Is it criminal that I'm starting to collect a list of bits that I want to have on streams now that I'm doing like the shorts again daily? Is that cringe? It feels a little cringe. Yeah, what's up, Rado? The chatter previously known by another name. Welcome in. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Yes, it is cringe. Okay. All right. Well, I have it anyways. So what are you going to do about it? All right, we can yap for a bit. Yapping for a bit. Lock in after. Just for a moment. Just for a moment. But yeah. I have something that I wrote down that was making me upset that I came across today. Why is it that every website that you go to, the first thing you see on the website is that the website actually has an app, and then it asks you, would you rather use the app or the website? Okay, obviously I would rather use the website because I got here on a web browser. If I wanted to look up if IMDb had an app, which apparently it does, I would have gone to the App Store. I am on the web browser, the thing I use to browse the web. So yes, I would like to see the web page version. Why does IMDb have an app? I mean, I understand for people that are like really into IMDb, that makes sense to me. But like casual IMDb users, what are we doing, huh? You have an app? I can't use your website until I say I don't want to download your app. And even if I did download your app, I know that shit ain't even working. It's pronounced Radoswa. Sorry, I can't figure out a better way to write it phonetically. It's confusing as hell, so call me Beans till I figure it out on a different name. All right, right up, Brian. And before the app is just a fancy web shortcut? That's the thing. Like, and then I download the app. And what do I get in the app? The same thing as the damn website? Oh, okay. Well, I'm sure... Thank goodness I have this thing tracking me on my phone now. That's awesome. Is this like an actual way for them to get around like the cookie thing? Also, what's up, Haru? Welcome in. It's good to see you. Don't forget that the app sucks ass and is missing 50% of vital settings. It doesn't need an app. Like, it was fine as a website. Well, I don't... Like, what is the obsession with turning yourself into an app? I don't get it. Sites asking for cookies? That one... Sites asking for cookies is a bit of a tricky one, because, like, it's good. I'm glad they do. Also, Misaka, aren't you streaming right now? It's good that they do that, but at the same time, when the site's unusable until you click the button that's like, accept all cookies, we've invented nothing. Like... Stream started in the middle of my daily walks for my background noise now. Hey, I hope you're having a good walk. I was listening to Misaka when I was walking home today, so there you go. I needed that, thank you. After like cryptos and NFTs, we should have as much as possible. The other thing about everything having an app is like every app doesn't want you to leave the app, and so it will desperately try to keep you on their app. And the one that gets me more than anything else is like I'll be in Facebook Messenger and my friend will send me a link on Google Maps. If I click on the link on Google Maps, it'll go, do you want to open this with Google Maps? Now, my understanding of the question is, if you click the link, do you want to open this in the Maps app? But no, idiot. What that means is, do you want me to open the App Store and just point to the app you already have downloaded? Is that what you would like? Would you like that? Is that good for you? Here's what Google Maps is that you've already have on your phone. Is that helpful? Oh, you're right. I should. And then you open Google Maps, and you know what Google Maps says? Fucking nothing. None of that data transferred over. How's that look coming on? Over 50% done. All we have to do is the transition to the music, and we're done. Random notifications to go like, we miss you so much. Please use our app. It's insane to me. It's insane. Like Reddit is a terrible like example of this. Sites are better because you can use extensions. Sites are better because I can go to other sites within the web browser. I don't like, what existence does Reddit think it has in my life that I would only need to go to Reddit? Motherfucker, I'm gonna go to Reddit and the second thing there is gonna be a link that I have to open in my goddamn web browser. What the fuck is the point of the app then? Or the crimes against humanity that is the application has a web browser. That one, I don't believe in capital punishment, but if I click a link in your app and you open your own proprietary web browser, I could see an argument for it. One of the reasons for apps' existence is offline work, except that the web apps can be made to work offline for like a decade already. Yeah. Also, if I don't have internet, I'm probably just like not using the app. What are we doing? What's up? Welcome back, Junior Developer 2D and 3D Editor app. Good to see you. Can you hear me out? What if we combine both and make an app that's actually a web genius and also a small application is half a gig? Yeah, that's the one that's like insane. Hey, I know we have a web page that loads instantly, but would it be okay if we downloaded our app? I'm just a little app. Can you download me? Go to the App Store page. 400 megabytes. Excuse me? You say 400 megabytes? What are you? Open the app. You know what the app does? Connecting to the internet. Connects in a web browser. Goes to the web page. Okay. 400. You're right. I wasn't even using that 400 megabytes. I'm actually glad you took it off my hands. You're making a desktop application only to make it use Electron. Just make it a web app at this point. There's so many cases of just like, we've invented nothing. Isn't that insane? It's so neat. Discord uses up like half my CPU because of Electron. Is Discord running through Electron? Honestly, I don't really care that much. I'm used to just apps murdering my PC because no one optimizes anything anymore. Don't even get me started on games that do the same. The fact that games look marginally better and run 15 times worse because just use DLSS, idiot. Oh, yeah, just have half my computer hallucinate what's going on my computer. Yeah, why didn't I think of that? That's genius. Actually, why don't I just have like some 5-year-old draw me what they think is happening in my game? And then they can just like put one piece of paper in front of my screen 60 times a second. Why don't they just do that? They should do that, actually. Can you make the indie dev game again? We're always making indie dev games. It's just that I bounce between the projects very quickly. VS Code. VS Code is like, I don't really fuck with VS Code, to be honest. I'm a JetBrains Andy and or in editor Andy, I guess. Say hi when you're done yapping. I mean, I'm gonna be yapping for a while, but also hi. Stop crying, your hardware is not good enough. Everyone knows you need a 5090 to run Borderlands 4. Here we stand, JetBrains. I'm not gonna sit here and blame developers because I don't think it's their fault, but like, it is insane to me that we just don't care about optimization anymore. Like it just makes me kind of sad, honestly. Someone tell me what's happening. I just joined stream. We're chilling right now. We're actually not doing anything yet. We're just yapping. We played Silksong? No, as soon as this video's done, we're gonna play Silksong. As soon as this is uploaded, we're playing Silksong. We might even play Silksong tomorrow. It might be happening. JetBrains cost my life savings. I used to pay for a rider. I am so on the JetBrains pipeline. Is actually insane. Developer care about optimizations, the higher ups who don't. I think that they do care. It's just that they don't care enough to budget the time for it. You know what I mean? They would rather have a shitty thing that comes out faster than a more optimized thing that comes out later. And like, to a degree, they're right, because that makes more money now. Like, you are basically selling consumer trust for profits now. Like, you're cashing in your brand for profits now. And for some people, they think that that trade-off is worth it. I don't think that, like, the CEOs of these companies are like inherently awful people, they are making the decision that they deem to be the best for making money. And like, if that decision means cash in the trust of our business, because like, okay, like Borderlands 4, perfect example, right? When/if Borderlands 5 comes out, we're all just expecting that game to be unoptimized now, right? Like that's the baseline expectation now. They've cashed in the trust of making an optimized game when it comes out for the fact that they released it probably 6 months earlier than they would if they didn't patch it. You know what I mean? And that was a decision that was made. I don't think it's like an inherently evil decision. I just think I personally would rather wait more time and make a better game. Yeah. Brady, I'm not going to go into it, but it's crazy how that specific statement has intersected my life recently, but I'm not going to get into it. That's a personal thing. They don't have deadlines, which is awful. What are you talking about? Bother about doing optimization is when the community does it. Looks at Minecraft. Yeah, that one is that one's interesting. I don't actually know with the Minecraft optimizations. I don't think Minecraft is like poorly optimized per se. My understanding was that like it could be more optimized, but I think what a lot of the optimization engines do are like make compromises in a lot of systems that like make the game run faster, but don't necessarily run like lighting, or I think some of it's like the rendering or lighting, like they run it in a different way. Do you know what I mean? Like they're not so much as saying like we're upgrading the lighting engine to run more efficiently. We're saying we're doing our own lighting system that is different and it runs faster, but it's not necessarily like also graphically better too. You know what I mean? I don't actually know the whole situation, but yeah. Minecraft runs perfectly on my shitty laptop without Optifine or anything. Yeah, Minecraft actually like runs. I mean, that shit will run on like an iPhone 4. It's actually kind of, I don't want to say it's impressive. I think honestly, and like, I hate to give credit to this company more than anyone else. Trust me, okay? They've held me hostage for like 10 years. But League of Legends actually has some kind of sick optimization. That game can literally run on anything. It's actually insane. Like after the Summoner's Rift update, like now like 8 years ago or whatever, that game will run on any device. It's actually crazy. They made a huge push for it, and it's actually I find it very impressive. Again, I hate to go up to bat for League of Legends, a company that should have no one go up to bat for it ever, the most unbattable company of all time. But that shit is optimized. I'll give it up. Assembly coding stream when? I'd rather die, thanks. Most of failures surrounding games can be traced back to bad managers and higher-ups with unachievable expectations. Yeah, I mean, listen, man. I 100% agree with you, okay? It's just like we can't always say what we think on the airwaves, all right, Verdian? But I am with you. I'm pretty sure most developers have like a lot of passion and competency for the things that they do, and if they had more time, they would be able to make features better. It's not that they're lazy or anything. It's mostly that there's expectations like pushed down on them from other people, and those other people are not there to make the best game possible. They're to make the most money possible. So it seems like the strategies and the passions of the developers and the strategies and passions of like the CEOs and people that run the companies are misaligned. And the fact that all they're like doing is cashing in the hard work of the developers to make more money as quickly as possible means that there's like actually a perverse incentive to get the developers to push things as fast as possible, make as much money as possible, and then go back and give them time to like patch their games once you're done dealing with the fallout of having like a shitty game release. I'm not going to say that. That would be irresponsible for me to say on stream, obviously, but that's how I feel if I were to say how I would feel. And because I've been playing too much TF2 or because I have not slept in 3 days, but I hear there's a spy around here, another random TF2 sounds every time I look at my computer. I used to play so much COD Zombies that I would see the yellow like low ammo thing in my vision when I was like 15. DeemStack's Quake optimizations were legendary back in the day. I mean, people like, I was talking to one of my friends about this, and like, it sucks that I feel like people that are doing like game dev and stuff, I feel like it's the same people, but like it used to be game devs like running a company making cool stuff because they wanted to make cool stuff. And so you get stuff like Doom and Quake and all this cool stuff. It wasn't like this weird like private equity / like middle management slash consulting firm ideal of what a game company should run like. It was literally just like, we're gonna make games and we're just gonna see if it's fun. Like, it was awesome. Fast grow root algorithm out game, yeah. Loved COD Zombies. It's nice that they have a new nomenclature for how to refer to that game, because the other name that it originally had was a little bit difficult to like bring up in conversation. Used to dream of playing a game I was obsessed with, war game like Battlefield, but underground. I feel like I actually got it with a lot of games. Like I got it with Minecraft a couple times too, where like I would hear like not mobs, but I would hear like block noises, and I'd be like, oh, just me, okay. Yeah. Interesting stuff. Yeah, it's one of the reasons I love doing this, and like I don't, it's just fun to make stuff for the whole, like just to make stuff. The reason I even do my current job is just because I enjoy programming. If I didn't enjoy programming, I would go find a different job or something, you know what I mean? Did Mario for the N64 invent something specifically for it to work with the hardware, because Mario was too high tech for the N64 to run? I didn't know that, actually. That's sick. And it kind of makes me sad that a lot of these companies are like propped up by the stuff they made in that like era where it was more about making the best game possible, not the most money possible. You know what I mean? As you're listening to the development Halo 1, how it was just developed by a bunch of contractors. The problem is like that, like, don't get mad at me, but like, I feel like these series games are like creatively bankrupt. Like Halo 17 and Halo 5 in my brain are basically indistinguishable from each other. You know what I mean? Like, it's the same game. Now, if you were talking about like Halo 1, Halo 2, Halo Reach, holy shit, like the fucking leaps and bounds between those games, you could write at least like an 18-hour video essay and upload it to YouTube, right? But then like after like Halo 4, Halo 5, Halo Infinite, like we low-key making the same game. So yeah, why not hire a team of contractors to like add 3 polygons to the same assault rifle we've been using for 26 years? Why not? Old chiptune used to go hard. They used like 100% of the tools they had. It was actually sick, yeah. 4,000 polygons, still 16 FPS. No. It's no. Listen. Just run your game at 240p, and then have your computer hallucinate what it would look like if you were running the game at 1080p. That way, you get more frames. Okay, going from 720 to 1080, does that mean literally half your pixels are hallucinated? What's the resolution? Hang on, what's the resolution on a 720p? Like, what is the actual 720p resolution? 1280 by 720. How many pixels is that total? 1280 by 720. That's a lot of pixels. It's 921,000. Okay. And then we're going to say 1920 by 1080 is how many? If I run my game at 720p and upscale to 1080p, more than half of the pixels are being made up? More than half of the pixels aren't real pixels? What? I'm not crazy, right? If I have an input of 900,000 and I'm how was there even enough data? How is the function not collapse? Motherfucker, I'm like uploading the entire kernel. Huh? What the fuck? Okay, the kernel's not the right word for that. What was I thinking? Kernel's the function. Well, I mean, a kernel would be a function that would map one for... Stop it. I use AMD FSR. It's pretty good. It's good enough to trick my brain. Honestly, that's the whole point of game dev. I hate to be this guy, but like, I don't care how it feels. Okay, so 2 arguments to this. One, imagine a rhythm game like this. I don't want to be hyperbolic, but like literally unplayable. This only works for certain types of games, right? Like, am I being crazy? It's just like, yeah, it might look fine, but I like, honest to God, and I can't believe I'm using this argument. Like, it's the principle of the matter, no? More than half of the pixels are just made up. That means that, like, at any point in time, you're just instancing some random ass model that could literally inject anything into your game. It probably looks good enough because there's more AI generated pixels than regular pixels. 1440p to 4K is even crazier. Yeah, but those are like made up numbers. No one even uses those. I would imagine if 1280 to 1920 is about half, it would go to show that probably 1080 to 1440 would be like a fourth, and I would guess 1440 to 4K would be like an eighth, I guess. Is it like approximately? That's insane. Like, there's actual 3D world behind my computer. It's just a computer program trying to make me feel like there's a 3D world. Shadows are also not real, and who cares? Okay. I'm gonna go on my little DLSS rant here. I think frame generation is actually sick as hell to make old cards perform better. And if that's all we used it for, I actually would have zero problems with it. If it's a way to breathe life into old cards, honestly, that's pretty sick. You have the trade-off of going like, well, I know what I'm seeing isn't really real. There's probably a lot of like weird artifacting. Hopefully it's fast enough my eyes don't notice it. Whatever. But if you catch me paying $60, if we even lived in such a world, for a game where my computer has to make up half of the pixels on the screen, what the fuck am I even paying for the game? The game is just the system at that point? I can't look at these numbers. Half of your game is made up. Half of your game doesn't exist. Half of what you see on your screen doesn't exist. That's insane. That's actually insane. And like, I can still tell the difference between frame gen and not. Maybe one day we'll live in a world where it's indistinguishable. I see it, but also I'm an AI developer. It's my job. I once had a job where I looked at people's chins for like 6 hours a day to figure out which one was AI generated and which one wasn't. Okay. Like I can just see artifacting with my own eyes. I'm just better than everyone, I guess, in my hypothetical. Even if it was perfect. What the fuck am I paying $60 for? If you're going to make up half the game. I'll pay. All right. Okay. If you make a $60 game and my computer has to make up half of it, I'll pay you $30. That seems normal. That seems reasonable. Like it pisses me off when games rely on frame gen. Never paid $60 for any game. Honestly, quite smart. Like, go play indie games. You know what Silksong doesn't do? Upscale. It doesn't need to. It's a fucking amazing game and it runs on like a calculator. $60 is the old price, now it's 70 to 80. Sheesh. I don't want to harp on Borderlands 4 because like I feel like the only reason I would pick it is because it's the one that just came out and it would cost like $80 or whatever. But like, you really think you're getting more value? You could buy 4 Silksongs for the price of a Borderlands, possibly 3 Silksongs depending on regional pricing. You can buy 3 Silksongs for the price of a Borderlands. I don't see the value proposition in that. Like, I don't know. Maybe if you really, really love Borderlands and you're like, can't get enough of that game and also don't just go play a mod. I don't know. Just came back. What is frame gen? Frame gen is when your computer either uses an AI model to make up frames in between the real frames of the game. So that's literally like frame generation. Or people also colloquially refer to as when you take a downsampled resolution of a game, so like a game at like 720p, and then upscale it with an LLM, or not an LLM, sorry, upscale it with some transformer model. So, okay, not even a transformer model thing. It can be a lot of different models. Shut up. So you take a 720p image and you put it into some machine learning model, and that makes a 1080p image by like filling in the dots on whatever like filter it uses. Yeah. Look it up. The new FIFA and Sonic game is $70 for a game. That's just seriously? Nah, you can get like fucking 10 heaters for $70 instead of that's insane. Second one is upscaling, not frame gen. I've never tried frame gen. I colloquially I think both ways work, but yeah, that one is technically like upscaling, which I still think is, yeah. It's not just an algorithm; it's actual machine learning bullshit. Yeah, it's some AI Carpet. I mean, at what point is an algorithm and an AI not? I mean, AIs are just real big algorithms, right? But Battlefield 6 is the only hope I have for huge companies. I hope it's good. I mean, I'm not like mad at people if they buy these games. Like, if you like a game, go buy the game. I'm not like mad at it or anything. Like, I've just never really put the numbers down like this. This is crazy to me. Upscaling is literally, literally half the game is being made up by your computer's graphics card. I mean, ontological argument, the entire game is being made up by your computer's graphics card. Okay, sure. Yeah. You can write an algorithm or you can train an algorithm. Yeah, that's fair, yeah. Saw Keen a webtoon, thought it was a rocket launcher. TF2 is trying to infect me. Such an insane that it's a funny community. Yeah, Shiblunk, I don't know if you were there for when TF2 had like an insanely sick community, but theoretically, it could also be an algorithm, but making an algorithm by hand would look good in any game is really ridiculously hard. Yeah, for upscaling, like generally, there's like simple, what are they called? Convolutions that you could perform to like upscale. So like you map every pixel from your source image to a pixel in the upscaled image, and then you could run like some sort of convolution to fill in the things. And I'm sure that's actually what it's doing. It's just doing some convolution between 720p and 1080p, and it's doing it based on what it thinks the convolution, like whatever convolution like format it should be, given a certain input about some data about the pixels or whatever. And honestly, the fact that it can do it, 60 times a second probably means it's like a Fourier transform of the image, and then it performs the convolution on the entire image at once, and then does a Fourier transform to get it out of the fucking nonsense space back into real space or whatever. But yeah, that's probably what it's doing. But then, yeah, there's some random convolution model that's making up half of the things that I see on the screen. That's just, okay. And like, I saw the artifacting in Monster Hunter. Like, it was actually insane. It's weirdly, it's hard to detect in the center of the screen, but like on the side, you can see like boxes get all like wobbly and stuff. Like edges don't look like edges sometimes because like it doesn't have a good like spot to anchor a lot of these stuff on. It's convolutions. I think I've done something similar with OpenCV. I mean, I've written a lot of like image transformation models, but the stuff that they're doing now is probably much different than what I am used to. So like, I've written stuff that's like UNet generators, but this isn't really like a generating problem. I mean, it's half of it. Like a UNet is technically an upscaling convolution, but I don't imagine that's what they're doing because that would take too long. I don't think you could reasonably do that 60 times a second. I don't think. And again, graphics cards are like kind of optimized to do that exact kind of calculation, so maybe it's possible. But I imagine there's a step where it take the image for your transform, do some one-pass convolution maybe or something, and then for your transform it back into an image. You about the Windows 10 news? Nah, but when I have decided Windows 10 is my last operating system on Windows. I don't know why, but when I go above 30 FPS, I feel my head dizzy. It might actually be, I'm not blaming upscaling for that, but that could be an effect of upscaling because like there's a lot of artifacting that happens when you upscale images. And it could actually be that like the artifacting on the edges is affecting you more than in the center. Like the same reason people get kind of sick from view bobbing or motion blur. There's a lot of like different reasons that could be happening. Also, it could be like a monitor thing. Some monitors, they get really weird with refresh rates over certain amounts. Also, some games, so like Osu is actually an example that does it. Some games that play at certain frame rates will have like, how do I explain this? They'll only be able to interpret inputs at the same frame rate that the game is happening. And so it can be it can like give you motion sickness in the sense that you're not consistently inputting things at the same time. And so you feel like a desynchronization between like the things you're doing, like the buttons you're pressing and the stuff on the screen. Europe's getting extended security updates for free. Yo, let's go. Tick rate. Yeah, some games have the tick rate and the FPS rate be the same. Lots of games have them be split, so it's just a different... sometimes that can mess with people, especially in lower frame rates, because you'll feel it more. But it's very subtle. I'd be surprised if that was the reason. I think it's possible to run a set of convolutions over a texture relatively easy. GPU should be real good at it. Yeah, but even still, like running a convolution over an image. Could you? I don't know if you could pull that off 60 times a second without doing like a transform. It's possible. I mean, I don't know. I could spin up CUDA or something. We could take a look, but I don't really feel like spinning up a Venv or something just to mess with upscaling. RuneScape tick rate is a big thing to play around. Yeah, it's true. Although I don't really know how RuneScape works because is the tick rate the same for everyone on the server? Like, do your inputs? I don't actually know who's doing like the authority on that on the tick rate. I actually have no idea. I like hearing the nerdy catboy talk. That's my reason I'm here. Well, good news. We're doing a lot of that. There you go. All right, maybe we should do a little bit less and actually finish editing the video, huh? It's every 0.4 seconds for everyone from what I've heard. Okay, so you probably send your inputs to the server whenever the hell you want, and then they're all processed. I don't think that's... I don't know how that would work. I'm not 100% sure. I'm not very good at netcode. I would imagine then that, like, when you click whatever you want to do, would it just happen on the next... It probably does... I don't know. I don't know how that would actually happen. I guess it kind of depends. Should I buy a monitor? I'm using my old TV. People say, should I buy a monitor? My old TV works fine. Yeah, if your TV works, it's fine. I mean, you don't really need like a fancy monitor to do anything unless like I play a lot of rhythm games and I need fancy monitors for that, but that's more of like a refresh rate thing. If you're just playing like regular games, it's probably fine. It's 0.6? 0.6, huh? I'd be curious how that code works. Again, I'm not very good at netcode, so I actually don't exactly know how it works. I would imagine there's some sort of thing where like every time you press a button in the game, that obviously gets sent to the server, and then the server processes all of that stuff all at once every 0.6 seconds. Or I mean, not literally at point, like you probably process it whenever you click it, but the effects happen all at once on that 0.6. I don't actually know how that would work. Just imagining some box TV connected to this super advanced PC, RGB and all. I mean, there's a long time where people were using like CRTs for a lot of rhythm games like Guitar Hero and stuff. And I mean, same reason people use CRT for like Smash. There's like basically, for CRTs, there's almost literally no input lag because there's like nothing that has to happen for the signal to become image. That's just getting piped straight to the TV. The fucking tubes are just lighting up as soon as it gets there. Yeah, what's up, Mirsty? Welcome back. How are you? Universe is AI generated because that quantum mechanics are in a book by a millionaire that solved cancer. Can I say something and no one get mad at me? I don't know why you get mad at me. Has anyone been on LinkedIn lately? Talk about websites that got like one tapped by AI. Every post on that entire website starts with, I was having a conversation with ChatGPT. We were having a what? My guy, it's a robot. You weren't... If you think you can reasonably have a conversation with ChatGPT, we got a fundamental misunderstanding of like what the word conversation means. Because that thing, you can literally just be like, hey, ChatGPT, agree with me. And it'd be like, yeah, you got it, Captain, 100%. That's not a conversation. That's either you just info dumping to ChatGPT, which, like, honestly, nobody's mad about that. Or you think you're having a real conversation, and what that means to you is you just have a thing that agrees with whatever the fuck you say. And that's somehow more terrifying than the first one. 40 minutes of yappings. Will the stream only have 1 minute of locked in time? It's possible. We only have to do like 2 things a day, so I'm rewarding myself with some extra yapping. Only times I use LinkedIn is when people send me offers. Kind of same, yeah. If I unplug ChatGPT, there'll be an internet crisis. Oh, 100%. Doesn't character AI have some amount of users that would like make you legitimately want to walk into the ocean or something? John Silksong when? When the video is finished. When this video is finished, we will be playing Silksong. Maybe tomorrow? It's possible. It's possible. There's a chance we finish the video tonight. I mean, not if things continue on this way, but... Implementations they do are basically adding chatbot and everything. Yeah, I just like... Do websites realize by adding AI, they're cannibalizing themselves? Like, okay, Duolingo. Perfect example of this. Duolingo recently made the push that instead of using experts and people that speak the language, they're just going to use AI. Okay. So Duolingo, I ask you the following question. If you're just an AI rapper that just helps translate languages in an app, the fuck do I need Duolingo for? I'll just go to ChatGPT then. If that's the same thing, I already have a ChatGPT subscription. I'll just go there and ask my questions. What the? Oh, but Duolingo like gamifies it. Okay, I'll ask ChatGPT to gamify it. Like you now provide no value. You literally insta-killed your app. You one-tapped it. How does this? Am I the only one who sees this? I feel like I'm going crazy. Same with like Boon Pro. They're like, you want to learn Japanese with Boon Pro? Good news. Everything on our site is generated by AI now. Okay, fastest canceling subscription of my life. Again, I reiterate, I already have a ChatGPT subscription. I'll just fucking go there then. I paid you because you have real people to like do grammar and stuff. If you're not doing that, you literally are nothing. You're literally nothing. Think about the cost cutting for firing all those people. True. That's gonna make one quarter go crazy. I'm leaving now. Bye bye, everyone. Sleep tight. Don't let the bagels bite. Jesus, that's a thing. I want a bed bagel. Actually, no, I don't. I thought about it. The amount of compute that's been wasted on useless AI prompt must be staggering. It's Fabinil. It's like literally millions, if not billions of dollars. Which is so funny. Where's the article? Hold on. I'm going to say ChatGPT. Thank you, cost. Didn't get to agree. Oh, sorry, Camille. Welcome back. Sorry. Greatest headline, encapsulation of the current situation. Telling ChatGPT please and thank you costs OpenAI millions. Banger post. You literally, it is difficult to write satire about AI because the companies running the AI chatbots will always outclass you in their ability to be funny. I would have never thought to write an article like this. This is fucking hilarious. Telling chat please and thank you, millions of dollars. Must be higher than the GDP of my country. Tens of millions of dollars. Does ChatGPT read my prompts? It reads. I'm pretty sure. I mean, it's more efficient than literally this, but like every time you type something into ChatGPT, it doesn't just read the thing you typed in. It reads the entire conversation again. So like literally as big as the context window can be, which these context windows are like millions of tokens, which for the sake of argument, we'll say tokens as words. So like when you type a question into ChatGPT, it literally re-inputs the last million words you have typed together. Absolutely insane. So there's a token limit using Copilot. Yep. I don't even know, you're not AI generating the stream. If I was an AI generating the stream, how would you be able to tell? I can't use the strawberry one. I'm dyslexic, so I'd get it wrong anyways. That's a good question. I guess we're kind of indiscernible, I guess, at this point, huh? Hey, what is a token now? Is it still a word? Any amount of characters, just a character? Tokens are generally speaking, they used to be like, what are they called? Like lexils? Phenomes, maybe? No, phenomes are the speech ones. I feel like they were called like lexils or something. Let me look it up. I don't remember the name for it. What are tokens? I don't remember. But anyways, tokens now are basically words are so like Sam Altman would probably be 2 individual tokens, but things like okay, you look at the word expressing. Expressing is actually probably 2 tokens because it's going to be express plus ing. And I think a lot of like what are they called? A lot of like the things that go at the end of a word, like suffixes and prefixes, those are usually their own tokens as well. Punctuation is usually its own token. So like this would be according to OpenAI CEO is probably 1 token. Sam Altman, comma. So this is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's 6 words, and it would probably be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, about 8 tokens. So ratio comes out to be about, I'd say, for every 3 words, it's probably 4 tokens or something. Yeah. Thought people are nice to ChatGPT, so when that becomes sentient, they're classified as harmless. It's, I know you're making a joke, it's not your fault, but like it is funny to me that people are like, once ChatGPT evolves and becomes like sentient, if you're not AI, what's 9 plus, it's 9 plus 10? It's 910, of course. Because like I'm pretty sure we might be near the peak of how good ChatGPT gets. I mean, we literally ran out of stuff to eat. There's nothing left. There's literally nothing left. ChatGPT is going to get you for saying clanker. Did we already have the discussion about like, I think clanker is a funny word, but I do think some people were very eager to pick it up. Some people were very eager to have a slur all of a sudden that was okay to say. Like, I think clanker is a funny word, but some of y'all picked that shit up a little too quickly. Yes, we have. Okay, cool. I have to re-say all the funny bits that I've used in the past now that I'm editing shorts again. So if someone could ask me what it's like to study math in college at some point at random, I would really appreciate that, because I got to redo that bit. Didn't download it last time. How do MLM, I think you mean LLMs, how do LLMs handle doing maths now? Also, clanker is funny because it's being a slur towards robots inherently humanizes them. I too watch Etymology Nerd. The way LLMs do math is the same way that they do text generation. There actually is not a difference. It doesn't know that it's math, so it will do it in the same way that it tries to generate text to generate math. Now, sometimes it gets clever. Well, I should say the AI engineers that make it get clever, and they think if it's a math problem that it isn't able to handle, it will instead generate code that will solve the math problem. So while this means that it can now completely stick the landing on stuff like two big numbers multiplied by each other, usually, it does also mean that like when you hit it with some like theoretical math, it will absolutely make up a word salad that looks correct and that immediately falls apart. And you'll actually see this in a lot of like published white papers now. People will use ChatGPT to like do the math, and they won't check it. They'll just be like, oh, that looks good, and put it in their paper. And then you're reading through a paper, and all of a sudden, none of their equations make sense. They look good, like they're in LaTeX and everything, but they literally don't make any sense. And I don't mean like, oh, they accidentally flipped the sign before they multiplied their thing by the exponent of pi to the e to the I. Amateur. It'll literally be like a variable you've never seen in your life times another thing that was like referenced in the paper, but was never assigned a variable. So you literally like a paper on like using like AI in Minecraft to help you build a house, and it'll be like, we take the reward function times like the pie eating contest coefficient. You're like, what the pie eating what? We're talking about Minecraft. What the fuck? Can you finish the video edit, please? Thank you. Hello, good day. Yeah, I'll get to it in just a sec. I'll say MLM on purpose because they are just a big pyramid scheme ready to collapse. I think it's a slightly, I get where you're coming from. Yeah. Also, I remember when I sucked at math because it was treated like text. Now it's pretty all right. It's okay. It's passable. Dinner and taking the dog out, so lurk. Hey, have a good lurk. Have a good time with dinner, and I wish I had a dog. I want a cat really bad. I like need a cat in my life. I miss my cats. See that research paper? That's the only source of proof was that ChatGPT said it was true is an insane statement. What the fuck? Why would you use ChatGPT when calculators exist? It is funny how like, also AI artist, those two words shouldn't not exist together. I agree with that. I don't think you're an artist if you use AI to generate art. I think you're just someone who uses AI, but you're not an artist. There's no intent behind what you did. But yeah, so the funny thing is like, if you ask ChatGPT to multiply like two floating point numbers, there is an extremely good chance, just given the amount of calculations that it does, depending on how like the actual vector, it depends on how the matrices are normalized. But I would say if you're doing math of two numbers between 0 and 1 under most models, it's like if I did like 0.7 times 0.5 or whatever, there's a good chance that ChatGPT did a calculation extremely close to that would give you a reasonably correct answer like 8,000 times before it puts out the answer on your screen. Which is insane. I just added one additional return point in my recursive maze gen, and wow, it suddenly generates 500% better dungeons. Hey, sick. There you go. Why is a calculator when you have what we call brains? It's free and just need some working brain cells optional. It's I will say this, like, I have a degree in mathematics, which I think if you have a degree in math, what people think that means is you like go to work and your boss is like sits down at a table and he's like, quick, what's 235 times 5,326? And you're like, so easy. It's obviously 10,342. And they're like, oh yeah, what's the square root of that? And I'm like, elementary. It's obviously 112.28469,324. Is that enough decimals or should I continue? When in actuality, if you have a degree in math, you mostly just, if someone asked me to do math right now, I'd probably just pull out a calculator. Because I know my times table's up to like 12, but the actual math I do is more like theoretical stuff, or like what equation should we use in this situation, or like why is it possible? It's actually a lot of why is it possible or not possible to do a thing. Brain is not free. Brain consumes like 70% of the energy your body consumes. It's crazy that like most of what my body's computing is like the stuff to like keep my heart pumping and stuff like that, and that there's enough at the top left to be like yap on a little digital screen behind a PNG. Math geniuses in movies be like, I saw a clip for the Ramanujan movie, and that was the first clip I saw. I just turned that shit off, dude. I was like, we can't be doing this. There are some people I've met that can do that, but it's mostly just like a party trick that people memorize. Like there's a trick with multiplying, I think it's like 3-digit numbers, where you memorize certain like breakpoints. You memorize like certain like square numbers, and then I don't even remember how to do it, but you do something like that, and then like you only are actually multiplying like 3 numbers together or something. You're not actually doing the whole thing in your head. You like kind of cheat a little bit, but like, yeah, no one in the math department is out there like, we don't just sit down with even bigger numbers and like multiply them together. That's not really what math is. It's a great live stream. Yeah, I appreciate that. Math is easy until there's no numbers and you just see letters and symbols. I actually think that that's the more interesting part of math. I think people give math a bad name because like when you're in school and you're learning math, it's 100% just like, okay, when you multiply 2 numbers together, this is what you do. And if you miss a single step, you're an idiot baby and no one will ever love you. Okay, now we're going to divide numbers. Now you have to follow this extremely specific instruction on how to divide numbers together. And if you don't do it correctly, you're an idiot baby and no one will ever love you. When like, that's really not a lot of what math is. Like a lot of what math is like, okay, if we have a map like of a country or something like the United States, and there's 50 states on that map, why is it that I know that you can color that map with 4 colors and there'll be no 2 colors touching each other? Why is it possible to know that? At no point in that proof are you being like, well, but 47 times 32 is this number. Like, no, that's not, it never happens in that. The only number you see in that entire paper is probably 1, 2, 3, and 4. There's people who can do that, but they have insane autism levels and their brain is completely wired a different certain way. Again, like, I think I am going to say this, and I might sound crazy. Also, hello, Cobalt. I don't think anyone inherently has that ability. I think that ability is like a learned thing. I think it probably comes very naturally to some people, but like learning how to multiply 3-digit numbers, you probably just multiplied a bunch of 3-digit numbers together, and then like your brain just got better at it because that's how myelin works. Why is you can always guard an art gallery with n over 3 guards? Is that a thing? I've never heard of that one, but I'm sure that's similar. Then they have to prove that map thing using a proof by exhaustion. They did actually, yeah. So it was actually, they used a computer to prove it. I don't know if there's a formal proof for that one yet, actually. I want to believe that there's a proof by construction. In my heart of hearts, I want to believe. I know there isn't. And I'm just going to be sad about that. But I want to believe there is some algorithm that exists that works in all cases that would prove this definitively. I don't think it exists. Almost certainly it does not exist because like it's so easy to break something like that. I did once try to do it by like using topology, and then I went to my undergrad math professor and I was like, can you help me prove this? And she's like, wow, that's really interesting. It won't work. And I was like, oh. Like, I've never seen anyone think about it like that. but it won't work. And I was like, oh, okay. Cool. They Sigma, they made my brain go, yeah. What's the name of your indie hack game? I don't know yet. Points at ears? My ears. Remember you? Of course. Welcome back. Proof by exhaustion is just brute force, and brute force is the answer to all problems. There's like a hierarchy of proofs in mathematics where like direct proof, gold standard. That is the best you could ever do, and it's amazing. Proof by contradiction. Okay, good job. You get your gold star. But like low key, you're on notice. Proof by exhaustion. I am fucking with you. All right. You gotta come here with something better than that. Proof by exhaustion. You just did them all. Okay. Way to pick a problem that can even be done with exhaustion. Ya bozo. How do we pet ears? Use that nicely. Hydrate. Yeah, I should be doing that actually. Thank you. When do we get animated ears? I don't know. That's a good question. It's been an hour. We haven't got any of the video done, huh? Wow, we literally just talked for an hour. My bad. This is why we need the lock-in, dude. This is why. Okay, what do we have to do for the video again? Transitions, music, and then we're done. After Euler pulled out the pi squared over 6 out of his ass, he then turned to sine x into a product. It is kind of insane. I think, like, Taylor series is one of the sickest things we've ever... Wait. Is that what I'm thinking of? Is that the thing where... No, Taylor series is a different thing. What's the thing where it's, every repeating... Like, every, like, wave can be described with a series of sine and cosine? What is... Well, I guess just... You don't have to use both. But, like, it can just... It's all just, like, a composition of sine waves. What is that called? Is it? That's not Taylor. Taylor series is a completely different thing. What's that called? It's the basis of Fourier transforms. I thought the transform was the... Yeah. Integral transformation takes a function as input. Refers to the mathematical operation. No, that's the transform is the operation. What is the actual, like, thing called where you make, like, the fact that there can be that composition? The Gaussian function? Maybe? No, I don't think that's right. I guess it's just sine and cosine transforms. Spill favorite game? What is my favorite game? I know my favorite game of last year was probably Factorio Space Age. That shit was gas. Ole. But favorite game of all time? That's a tough one. There's like some honorable mentions. I think Sanctum gets a high one for getting me like into video games in general. I have similar feelings with Osu, where like Osu was the first game I got properly good at. I think I would have to give it to Osu, which is, I'm not proud of that, but like that's probably the game I've like that's transformed me the most. Not kidding when I say I had the idea for Taylor series in high school, turning a function into a sum of polynomials, and then I found out Taylor series exists and I was sad. You would have gone crazy in like the 1400s. Holy shit. I similarly had the thing for like the a squared plus b squared equals c squared. I had that shit unlocked before I figured out that that was a thing. This motherfucker from like 2,000 years ago completely mogged me, dude. It turns out if you just draw a lot of like shapes and boxes, you'll eventually figure it out. Because if you draw like 4 triangles in a row, you can literally see like, look. I'm not gonna do it, but there's literally proof by like you can literally draw the whole a squared plus b squared equals c thing. Yeah. Anyways, we're gonna go to the video editing now. Umamasume? Crash Bandicoot, that's a pretty good one. Not gonna lie. I kind of everything invented that existed, I already have 4 occasions after which I was sad. I'm sorry. That means your 5th one. We're so due, Pio. We're so due for your 5th one to be something that doesn't exist yet. So I got into gaming. That's sick, actually. I think like the game that got you to like build your first PC is like That's got to be close to your like heart at some point, no? Lock in? Okay. We're gonna lock in. Twitch side, I apologize. We literally talked for so long that I have to run ads again. Lamau. All right. I'm gonna do that. Lock in. Finish the video. Don't play Silk Song. Yeah, on this side. They don't want me to play their game. Maybe I could just... I could just... Maybe I could just... Just... dive into the code. Maybe I could just... Okay, to start off, this game has... Could just... Okay, to start off, this game has about 3 things going for it. First, the character. You can basically just move them back and forth, and they kind of just... play their game, maybe I could just... Okay, to start off, this game has about 3 things going for it. First, the... Very fun. We have the gates, and that's about it. Let's dive into the code. First things first, we need some code to let us move our player up and down. So I added this script. It's not very fun. Fun. It's not very fun. Fun. And with that, the game is complete. I can finally play my gate slap game free from lies, ads, and microtransactions. There is just one small problem. It's not very fun. We're in the big... Very fun. We're in the Big 25, and we have indie games down to a science. You want to make your game more fun? Here's an easy hack. That's right, we're adding some premium choose from 3 things gameplay. Now, at the end of the level, I added some power-ups and some buffs you can choose from. We have a spreading shot to hit those hard-to-reach places, a multi-shot if you need more gun per gun, faster gate spawning, gate shooting, and 2 alternative firing modes, Spring Rain and this cool tornado thing. Now, I can finally be finished for real. I won't say this game has the most replayability of all time, but I think I'm finally satisfied with my slot game. Thanks for watching this silly little devlog. If you like this and you want to see me make more games, feel free to subscribe or check out the Twitch channel. Also, if you want to try out the game, there's a link to it in the description. It's right there under that Patreon link. Don't mind that. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some slop to consume.
As I fell to the ocean floor, fading light through an open door, saw myself rise with the water. They thought they could keep me down, hold that breath and watch me drown, but all they did was push me higher. We don't care what they say, we will be here all day. We'll stay until it's over, till the world's out of sight. We will stand, we will fight, it's not over till it's over. Through the nights in the rain, through the time and the pain, the stand will never fall. And then at the end of it all, we will win, we will chant, it's not over till it's over.
It just just It's not very fun. We're in. Problem. It's not very fun. We're in the Big 25, and we have in. We're. It's just one small problem. It's not very fun. We're in the Big 25, and we have indie games down to a science. You want to make your game more fun? Here's an one small problem. It's not very fun. We're in the Big 25, and okay. Okay. I could just. Okay. It's not very fun. Fun. We're in the Big 25, and we have indie games down to a science. You want to make your game? You've probably seen these mobile game ads before, and maybe you're like me and You've probably seen these mobile game ads before, and maybe you're like me and even thought they looked sort of You've probably seen these mobile game ads before, and maybe you're like me and even thought they looked sort of fun. We're not talking Game of the Year material, but it looks like it could at least hold my attention while I was on the train or something. So, perhaps you go to download the game. And before you even can, you're bombarded with ads and microtransactions. Wow, $9.99 for only $10? But $9.99 is normally $11. Even if you make it through all that and you do manage to download the game, turns out it's just some random Clash of Clans city builder? Is this game even real? No. Kind of. All this did have me thinking though, I'm a game developer. If they don't want me to play their game, maybe I could just... Okay, to start off, this game has...
Hades 2 is so fun.
Okay, to start off, this game has about 3 things going for it. First, the character. You can basically just move them back and forth, and they kind of just fire their weapon. For our character, we can use this asset. It has a few animations for shooting, and a few for special attacks as well. As for why it's a centaur, no particular reason. The second thing is the enemies. They seem to just sort of randomly run down the screen at you, and sometimes a big one appears. For our normal enemies, I have this little goblin guy. And we can use this bigger one to be our boss at the end of the levels. Finally, we have the gates. And that's about it. Let's dive into the code. First things first, we need some code to let us move our player up and down. So I added this script, and now we can move around. Next up, some logic to spawn in some enemies. Let's go ahead and give that a try. And, oh, whoa, okay, hold on, that's too many. A few tweaks to the algorithm, and okay, that's much more reasonable. Next, let's add the gates. First, we add the sprite, slap a hitbox on it, give it some logic to spawn more characters, and we're good to go. Throw in some path for the character to run on, give us some clouds in the background, and hit it all with some parallax. And that's all set. Finally, we just need the boss character. So first, I added this timer to let you know when they're about to spawn. After that, I gave them some animations and some different attacks too. Unfortunately, on the jump animation, I forgot to add the floor, so we patched that up too. And with that, the game is complete. I can finally play my gate slap game free from lies, ads, and microtransactions. There is just one small problem. It's not very fun. We're in the Big 25, and we have indie games down there is just one small problem. It's not very fun. We're in the Big 20. Problem. It's not very fun. We're in the Big 25, and we have indie games down to a science. You want to make your game more fun? Here's an easy hack. That's right, we're adding some premium choose from 3 things gameplay. Now, at the end of the level, I added some power-ups and some buffs you can choose from. We have a spreading shot to hit those hard-to-reach places, a multi-shot if you need more gun per gun, faster gate spawning, gate shooting, and 2 alternative firing modes, Spring Rain and this cool tornado thing. And now, I can finally be finished for real. I won't say this game has the most replayability of all time, but I think I'm finally satisfied with my slop game. Thanks for watching this silly little devlog. If you like this and you want to see me make more games, feel free to subscribe or check out the Twitch channel. Also, if you want to try out the game, there's a link to it in the description. It's right there under that Patreon link. Don't mind that. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some slop to consume. It just sort of randomly run down the screen at you, and sometimes a big one appears. For our normal enemies, I have this little goblin guy, and we can use this bigger one to be our boss at the end of the levels. Finally, we have the gates, and that's about it. Let's dive into the code. First things first, we need some code to let us move our player up and down. So I added this script, and now we can move around. Next up, some logic to spawn in some enemies. Let's go ahead and give that a try. And oh, whoa, okay, hold on, that's too many. A few tweaks to the algorithm, and okay, that's much more reasonable. Next, let's add the gates. First, we add the sprite, slap a hitbox on it, give it some logic to spawn more characters, and we're good to go. Throw in some path for the character to run on, give us some clouds in the background, and hit it all with some parallax. And that's all set. Finally, we just need the boss character. So first, I added this timer to let you know when they're about to spawn. After that, I gave them some animations and some different attacks too. Unfortunately, on the jump animation, I forgot to add the floor, so we patched that up too. And with that, the game is complete. I can finally play my Gate Slop game free from lies, ads, and microtransactions. There is just one small problem. It's not very fun. We're in the Big 25, and we have indie games down to a science. You want to make your game more fun? Here's an easy hack. That's right, we're adding some premium choose from 3 things gameplay. Now, at the end of the level, I added some power-ups and some buffs you can choose from. We have a spreading shot to hit those hard-to-reach places, a multi-shot if you need more You've probably seen these mobile game ads before, and maybe you're like me and even thought they looked sort of fun. We're not talking Game of the Year material, but it looks like it could at least hold my attention while I was on the train or something. So, perhaps you go to download the game. And before you even can, you're bombarded with ads and microtransactions. Wow, $9.99 for only $10? But $9.99 is normally $11. Even if you make it through all that and you do manage to download the game, turns out it's just some random Clash of Clans city builder? Is this game even real? No. Kinda. All this did have me thinking though, I'm a game developer. If they don't want me to play their game, maybe I could just... Okay, to start off, this game has about 3 things going for it. First, the character. You can basically just move them back and forth, and they kind of just fire their weapon. For our character, we can use this asset. It has a few animations for shooting, and a few for special attacks as well. As for why it's a centaur, no particular reason. The second thing is the enemies. They seem to just sort of randomly run down the screen at you, and sometimes a big one appears. For our normal enemies, You've probably seen these mobile game ads before, and maybe me and even thought they looked sort of fun. We're not talking, but it looks like it could at least. You've probably seen these mobile game ads before, and maybe you're like me and even thought they looked sort of fun. We're not talking Game of the Year material, but it looks like it could at least hold my attention while I was on the train or something. So, perhaps you go to download the game. And before you even can, you're bombarded with ads and microtransactions. Wow, $9.99 for only $10? But $9.99 is normally $11. Even if you make it through all that and you do manage to download the game, turns out it's just some random Clash of Clans city builder? Is this game even real? No. Kind of. All this did have me thinking though. I'm a game developer. If they don't want me to play their game, maybe I could just... their game, maybe I could just... just... Okay. Their game, maybe I could just... just... Maybe I could just... Okay, to start off, this game has about 3 things going for it. First, the character. You can basically just move them back and forth, and they kind of just fire their weapon. For our character, we can use this asset. It has a few animations for shooting, and a few for special attacks as well. As for why it's a centaur, excuse me, I have some slop to consume. Y'all? I think it's done. Y'all? Shall we watch? Okay, we can all watch it together. But Sincerely, you have to promise me that you'll also watch it when it goes up on the YouTube channel, okay? Because like the numbers, if you want to int your favorite YouTuber, all you have to do as soon as the video comes out, watch it, click on it, watch like 4 seconds, close the video, never watch it again. That shit is a literal poison. So if we watch it, we all have to agree that we'll watch the full thing. This means the avatar delayed? Is it? Okay, I have 2 okays. Okay, we can ship it. After this, we make the thumbnail, which I'm nervous about, but whatever. Okay, we made a YouTube video, I think, maybe, possibly. Let's see it. Quiet on set. You've probably seen these mobile game ads before, and maybe you're like me and even thought they looked sort of fun. We're not talking Game of the Year material, but it looks like it could at least hold my attention while I was on the train or something. So, perhaps you go to download the game. And before you even can, you're bombarded with ads and microtransactions. Wow, $9.99 for only $10? But $9.99 is normally $11. Even if you make it through all that and you do manage to download the game, turns out it's just some random Clash of Clans city builder? Is this game even real? No. Kind of. All this did have me thinking though. I'm a game developer. If they don't want me to play their game, maybe I could just... Okay, to start off, it's not as good as I would like it to have been. I don't... This is really weird to me now. Maybe this needs to be dragged on longer. Game. Maybe I could just... Yeah, that fixed it. Okay, that's actually a lot better. It's not perfect, but it'll do. Real? No. Kind of. All this did have me thinking though. I'm a game developer. If they don't want me to play their game, maybe I could just... It's fine. It's not good, but it's okay. Fine. To start off, this game has about 3 things going for it. First, the character. You can basically just move them back and forth, and they kind of just fire their weapon. For our character, we can use this asset. It has a few animations for shooting and a few for special attacks as well. As for why it's a centaur, no particular reason. The second thing is the enemies. They seem to just sort of randomly run down the screen at you, and sometimes a big one appears. For our normal enemies, I have this little goblin guy, and we can use this bigger one to be our boss at the end of the levels. Finally, we have the gates, and that's about it. Let's dive into the code. First things first, we need some code to let us move our player up and down. So I added this script, and now we can move around. Next up, some logic to spawn in some enemies. Let's go ahead and give that a try. And, oh, whoa, okay, hold on, that's too many. A few tweaks to the algorithm, and okay, that's much more reasonable. Next, let's add the gates. First, we add the sprite, slap a hitbox on it, give it some logic to spawn more characters, and we're good to go. Throw in some path for the character to run on, give us some clouds in the background, and hit it all with some parallax. And that's all set. Finally, we just need the boss character. So first, I added this timer to let you know when they're about to spawn. After that, I gave them some animations and some different attacks too. Unfortunately, on the... What the fuck? Where did that come from? Huh? Wait, what? Must have been I was moving stuff around. You're not split. That's not your home. Wait, what was that? Oh, this is like way out of place. Wait, what the hell? Uh-oh. 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 Something terrible has happened? Hold up. Wait, what the fuck just happened? What? What is this? Wait. Okay, you go back. What is this doing here? What is this doing here? Wait, oh no, dude. Something got really cooked. Must have been when I was moving the transitions around. Faster gate spawn. Okay, so because this should be okay, we can this is not this didn't get moved with all the other stuff. Okay, I understand what happened now. So this goes here. That's right. We're adding some premium choose from 3 things gameplay. Yeah. Okay, so this actually goes like here, weirdly. 3 things gameplay. Okay, that's fixed. So now this guy, who should not be here, like not even close. I think this goes like here. Free from lies, ads, and microtransactions. There is just one small problem. It's not very fun. We're in the big 20. Okay, that... Dude, I was about to have a fucking cry. A big cry. Why is parallax not centered in the text? I think it's centered on the screen, not the bot. You're right, though. I can fix that. Thank you. Okay, low key, editing on stream, same effect as editing or doing game dev on stream. I have people smarter than me to just steal the work from. Okay. I can't believe I'm saying this. This is over edited. Play it on loop play white banger. The highest compliment a short can receive. It's too fast. It's actually too fast. If you didn't know the game that I was making, I don't think this like makes a lot of sense. I think it's entertaining, but I don't think it like I did not give this stuff enough time to marinate. So that's lesson learned for the next devlog video. We really gotta focus on the code a lot more and do like one step at a time. This skips a lot of stuff that we did, I think. It's like it's snappy, it's like fun. It's like it's easy, it's like fun to watch, but I don't think it like explains what's going on very well. It's just too fast. I think I edited too fast. But this transition, I'm cool with this now. I had a tremendous amount of swoosh effects. I like this. Okay, to start off, this game has about 3 things going. It's like cheap, but first, the character. You can basically just move them back and forth. Okay, we already saw all of this. We've seen it like a million times. No Uma music. I'm not gonna do the Uma music because I don't want to stop this music just for that 1 second. It's gonna sound strange, I think. Okay. So where did that? So we got to the parallax bit. I think that's the last thing that was broken. I'm gonna just to be safe. I'm
Next, let's add the gates. First, we add the sprite, slap a hitbox on it, give it some logic to spawn more characters, and we're good to go. Throw in some path for the character to run on, give us some clouds in the background, and hit it all with some parallax. And that's all set. Finally, we just need the boss character. So first, I added this timer to let you know when they're about to spawn. After that, I gave them some animations and some different attacks too. Unfortunately, on the jump animation, I forgot to add the floor, so we patched that up too. And with that, the game is complete. I can finally play my gate slap game free from lies, ads, and microtransactions. There is just one small problem. It's not very fun. We're in the Big 25, and we have indie games down to a science. You want to make your game more fun? Here's an easy hack. That's right, we're adding some premium choose from 3 things gameplay. Now, at the end of the level, I added some power-ups and some buffs you can choose from. We have a spreading shot to hit those hard-to-reach places, a multi-shot if you need more gun per gun, faster gate spawning, gate shooting, and 2 alternative firing modes, Spring Rain and this cool tornado thing. And now, I can finally be finished for real. I won't say this game has the most replayability of all time, but I think I'm finally satisfied with my slop game. Thanks for watching this silly little devlog. If you like this...
I agree, Viridian. Do I want to do... It doesn't flow. Yeah, it's because there was a transition supposed to be there, but like the transition didn't flow well either. Yeah, this definitely seems like really rough. I could do it here.
You want to make your game more fun? Here.
Oh, wait, hold up. Hold up. Hold up, let me cook. Hold on. What if you legit did... What if you just did this? Just moving it temporarily.
It's not very fun. You want to make your game more fun? Here's an easy hack.
Okay, low-key, that's like a million times better than the old way, no? It kind of sounds like I'm a different person here, though. Oh, I have an idea. I have an idea. He's doing a bit. He's doing a bit. Hang on.
It's not very fun. You want to make your game more fun? Here's an easy hack.
Am I a genius? Am I the greatest editor to ever touch Adobe Premiere? It's possible. It's possible. Just have a second person. Wait, and then, oh my god. Wait, let him cook. Let him cook. Thank God we're finally making this extremely long video shorter. Holy shit, I was worried about that.
You want to make your game more fun? Here's an easy hack.
My god, he's a genius. He's done it. He's done it. It's perfect. Okay, so we just cut this here now. No transition needed. We can clip this to here. One frame. Yeah. It's an image, so I don't really need to like clip this well. And then
Make your game more fun.
Oops, whoops. And then I think it's A to shift it all over. That's gonna grab the bottom thing though too. Hold on. I'm gonna lock this and then I can do this. Yep. Okay. Let's see if that works. I'm gonna make sure the music isn't fricked up. I might have to play the whole video over. Oh, and I need to squish this over here as well. That doesn't reset the, okay, it doesn't, good. Okay, rhythm and, okay, that's much more reasonable. Next, let's add the gates. First, we add the sprite, slap a hitbox on it, give it some logic to spawn more characters, and we're good to go. Throw in some path for the character to run on, give us some clouds in the background, and hit it all with some parallax. And that's all set. Finally, we just need the boss character. So first, I added this timer to let you know when they're about to spawn. After that, I gave them some animations and some different attacks too. Unfortunately, on the jump animation, I forgot to add the floor, so we patched that up too. And with that, the game is complete. I can finally play my gate slap game free from lies, ads, and microtransactions. There is just one small problem. It's not very fun. You want to make your game more fun? Here's an easy hack. That's even better than anything else I was gonna make. I like the first transition because it also gives me an excuse to like mute, because this is a big transition because we're going from like explainer guy.
If they don't want me to play their game,
I'm just explaining. It doesn't flow super well, honestly. Well, okay, it doesn't flow terribly. Hang on.
Their game. Maybe I could just.
No, it looks like fucking Windows Movie Maker 2013 ass transition, dude. I think what I was going for here is that, like, my words get cut off and then the music changes and I'm immediately like just jumping into the making the game. So maybe this actually works better like this. Let me just hang on a minute.
Maybe I could just.
No, that's a million trillion times worse. Okay, cool. I don't know how else I would transition this though, because I need like a thing to transition the music, but I feel like the music should not restart. You want this music the whole time? Because the build-up gets cut off. You mean this music? So like, I could just like have this shit turn off way earlier.
Builder, is this game even real?
No. Kind of. All this did have me thinking though. I'm a game developer. If they don't want me to play their game, maybe I could just... It's so rough, dude. I think part of it is that like this looks really slow to me for some reason. What if we sped this up a little bit? I'm gonna hit it with like a 150. It needs to start in the middle, the transition music. You want it to, like, you want like here? It's physically impossible. You want it to like go here?
Their game. Maybe I could just.
Nah, that doesn't work at all. What do you mean specifically? Because transition is like 2 seconds of build. Just make the music start in the middle of the track. But the build up is... Wait. Could you like... Hang on.
Could just.
No, that's way worse.
Could just.
Instead of 1 second of build up, just do it like this.
Just.
Okay, honestly, speeding up the video and having a faster lead-in time actually makes it like a lot better. It's not great. It's not perfect. I literally don't know another way of doing this though. Yo, Admirin! Immediate apology required. Admirin, I've been so busy making this devlog, I have not tested out your tool yet. I'm so sorry. Also, I ignored your DMs because I'm a terrible person. I was at work when I read them and I just never responded to you. I'm so sorry. With that out of the way, how are you? It's so good to see you. Y'all, I'm never being led into the Admirin beta program ever again in my life, alright? I fucking blew it. No, I was gonna use it for the next game I wanted to make, like the idle RPG game. I've been so busy on this. I'm sorry. No worries, CC released. I could have been. I'm so sorry. Next time you have something cool, You should tell me that it's available and then be like, I would give it to you. But we all remember what happened last time. No credits for you. God damn it. Stupid devlog. I was too busy. Me thinking though, I'm a game developer. If they don't want me to play their game, maybe I could just. It's really bad. I don't know what to do. I don't want to. Here's the thing. I'm open to suggestions if it's not. I want to get this done like now. So I'm open to suggestions as long as it's like something I can move on from quickly. So Radiant, you're saying like play the music from like here or like speed up the intro a little bit. I could just. Nope. Not like that at all. You want it like further in maybe? Just. No, I think it sounds better when it starts at the thing. The 1 second of build up looks weird during the transition. You want this? Just. Okay. Oh, wait, that does seem a lot better. Yes? No, you were totally right. Okay, you were 100% on with that. Can I just like get rid of that entirely? 100% better. 100% better. Okay, to start off, I don't think it flows like great still, but you don't want me to play their game. Maybe I could just. That works so well. That works so well. This needs to be pushed back a little bit though. Maybe I could just. This should just be at the start. I don't know why it doesn't. Just. Okay, to start off, this game has about 3 things. It's not. I would give it like a 4 out of 10, but seeing as how we started at like a 1 out of 10, I'm gonna take it. You've probably seen these mobile game ads before, and maybe you're like me
one more from
and
the top.
even thought they looked sort of fun. We're not talking game of the year material. How long does a devlog take to make? Admirin, how much of this would you guess for each 45-minute session we have? How much video do you think would get done? Just out of curiosity. How many minutes of video do you think get accomplished in an hour? I just want you to give me a number. You've probably seen these mobile game ads before, and maybe you're like me and even thought they looked sort of fun. We're not talking game of the year material, but it looks like it could at least hold my attention while I was on the train or something. So perhaps you go to download the game, and before you even can, you're bombarded with ads and microtransactions. Wow, $9.99 for only $10? But $9.99 is normally $11. Even if you make it through all that and you do manage to download the game, turns out it's just some random Clash of Clans city builder? Is this game even real? No. Kind of. All this did have me thinking though. What did I even type there? I don't even remember. So technically, yes, Age of Origins has it as some sort of minigame, but it's not the core gameplay loop. Also, it looks way different in game. I didn't find it in Evany at all. Also, wasn't Evany that weird ad game from like 2004 or whatever? There are about 3,000 clones of this exact game. Okay, that makes sense. All this did have. Considering there's a lot of sprites to draw, maybe 1 minute. I was hoping I would get you with that. I was gonna say how many seconds do you think get done per hour of editing, but I hit you with how many minutes because the actual answer is about 8 seconds. Every hour, I got about 8 seconds of video done. This video, by some miracle of God, is only 2 minutes. It's about 3 minutes long, I think, in total. It's 2:45. It's 2:45, so that's 180 plus 45. That's 225 seconds divided by 10-ish. So it's about 20 hours. What the fuck? Is that track? I mean, we've streamed every night this week. Yeah, cut down from. Actually, it was longer. Yeah. Oh, that's good. It's been 2 hours. True, today it was 1 hour, but today was mostly just music. Wasn't too bad actually. Turns out it's just some random Clash of Clans city builder. Is this game even real? No. Kind of. All this did have me thinking though. I'm a game developer. If they don't want me to play their game, maybe I could just. Okay, to start off, this game has about 3 things going. It's really bad still. It's like a 3 out of 10, dude. This looks so ass. I don't know how to fix it. It's just like this to this is really bad. What if I 1, 2, 3? Maybe that helps. I don't know. Maybe I could just. No, it doesn't. I mean, it's actually a little bit better, but I don't think it helps enough. We could fade out. Imagine there are editors who edit 20+ minute video and ask for $20. I do think it's a little bit probably less involved for them than it is for me, depending on the circumstances. Like, obviously, there's people that are just absolutely cracked and could edit this exact video in like an hour or something. But and a lot of like the time that it took was figuring out like how to scale the sprites and sprites and stuff like that. You have to do a lot of things: sprites, words, music, and animate and float all. Yeah, and a lot of it is like you do the thing you originally thought was going to work, and then, for example, like this transition. Turns out it looks like absolute booty butt cheeks. You know what? Let's not pretend we're smart. Let's just steal. Let's just steal things. What was one of these videos that I watched recently? This. How does he do his transitions?
Okay, it's name time. Not code bullet. The perfect crime. I'm top of today. I'm top of this week. I'm top of this.
Where's I need a transition?
Oh, baby. We top of all
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. So movement is good. How does he do this part though?
What, my name in lights? Evan, I thought you were terrible at Minesweeper. How do you plan on getting on top of the leaderboard? The title, you dickhead. We're using computers, baby.
Okay. With this information in mind, here's what we do. By getting creatively inspired from other people. What do you mean I can't ripple delete that? Are you kidding me? Why not? Why can't I do that? Ripple delete, you fuck. Thank you. Yeah, I could just. It's slightly better. Just cut yourself off. Game. Maybe I could just. That's too cut off. That's too much. Maybe I need to say it differently. Like, maybe I could just. And then. How do I say it here? Game. Maybe I could just. That's too like leading. I need to record it differently. Hold up. Live Audacity recording. Skip, 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 skip. Maybe. Freddie, I say maybe, just maybe I could. Maybe I could just. And then we cut that. Then we cut that. Then we cut that. Thoughts? Opinions? Maybe I could just. How do I have something like? I sound like I have something stuck in my throat. Live VA work. Not awkward at all. Maybe I could just. I have to mute myself for this. Holy shit, I feel like a fucking pariah right now. That's awesome. Wow, I didn't know that. Maybe I could just. Do I have something in my throat today? What is happening to me? Maybe I could just. My voice sounds too different today. It's not gonna work. Could just. Also, it sounds the exact same. Maybe I could just. It is slightly better if you cut off the words. That's actually hilarious. It's not great still, but like. Hold up. Me thinking though. Let me run into it. Game developer. If they don't want me to play their game, I know what will fix it. I know what will fix it. Maybe I. Wrong. We go to Sky Gray. We go to Sky Gray. That's me. That's my guy. We're gonna hit you with this one. Gonna hit you with oops.png. Maybe I could just. It's slightly better. It's slightly better. I think if I cut it just a little bit more. Just. Listen, at some point, that will have to do. Developer, if they don't want me to play their game, maybe I could just. Slightly better. Honest to God, that's actually kind of insane. I love stealing from other creators. I think it's still the worst part of the video, which is I'm glad that it's at the front. That's really good news. That way people won't see the part that I actually enjoy that's right past it or whatever. But it's good enough. It's good enough. I think ship it. Now, there is one more part of this that we have to do. And we're all going to have to suffer through it together. We're going to open GIMP. Gonna look for a bit. We'll head me to bed soon. Well, hey, thank you for stopping by. Sorry, I'm a piece of awful idiot baby garbage that never tested your tool, but I thank you for letting me have the opportunity to do so. Hopefully, next time I'll actually be a helpful person. I don't know, but take it easy. It's always good to see you. 1280 by 720, I believe, is the YouTube thumbnail size. Gonna hit you with the paint bucket. White. Clickbait time? Yeah. Here's what we need to do. I might be better. Maybe it's better to do this in A-Sprite. I mean, Photoshop would probably be ideal, but I don't have Photoshop. Okay, so let me just like sketch what my idea is. Is over here you say fake? What in the hell? Okay, I'll open paint then. Fine, be that way. So here's how it's gonna look in my head. This will say fake in red text, and this will say real in green text. Nice. Now I put me, your good pal Sky Gray, in the middle here. This is like my avatar with just that. Actually, it'll be just the head. So like me, the avatar is here. On the left, all I have to do is take this game and put it there. So that is easy. And then on the right, I need our game background. And then I need the character zoomed way the hell in. So this will be like the character's face with, I think she has like blue hair or something, with the blue hair. And then this will be like the regular gate game. So this is what I am thinking. Now, what I don't know how to do is make any of this look the way that I have it in my head in real life. But there you go. HR wants you to find the difference. How thumbnail would go hard too? I think it would. I legitimately think it would. I'm going to do this because I've seen this exact thumbnail, I think, 86,000 times in the last 3 weeks. I've been looking at like every YouTube thumbnail that I see in my recommended, and this format is literally everywhere. So I am simply going to copy what I have seen other people do that works. This is not the time to be original, I fear. There's times for that, like when we're making the games, but now is not the time. Which makes me sad, but it is what it is. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is just a rectangle. We're so far from God's light. Okay, what? Like this. And I need to like select it, and then I can do the paintbrush in the thing. Yeah, so that's how you do that. I need this to be, I need this to just be on its own layer, to be honest, but like this. No longer have the budget for creative liberties. I'm sorry, it's true. I'm vibing with like that amount. I'm gonna paint it black. Okay, and then I need the Gates game, the Evany version of the Gates game. This garbage. I need this garbage. How do I get a screenshot of this? That's a good question. I'm gonna put the music back on. That's a little loud. Let me turn that down. Sorry for the jump scare. And then I need like a white barrier here. You can export a screenshot from Premiere Pro. Oh, that's true. And since it's like downscaled so hard, I don't really think it matters. That's a good idea though. Yeah, hang on. Snipping. Oh, actually, I think, okay, if I open it, I can just screenshot it because I only need a still image. I don't need the whole like thing. We go to Gate Slop, we go to video clips. There we go. Need this one. I can't believe that this isn't in the game, by the way. Like, this whole thing is fake. I feel like they had to make this game. Like, this isn't... Do you know what I'm saying? Like, they had to make this. Why wouldn't they just, like, put it in the game after? Okay, we need to find a good thumbnail. He's, like, right in the center. Why can I not scrub this? Okay. I need, like, the starting thing. It's weird that it's not scrubbable. That's kind of annoying, but whatever. Okay, so it goes through the ×2. I need it, like, right when he's looking at the gate. Yeah. That could work. I'm gonna grab that one. We only need the middle bit, too. We don't need, like, the full thing. About to do something heinous. I'm gonna do that. And then I'm gonna do this. How much do I need? Not a ton. I'm gonna grab the full thing and I can just crop it down later, but... Literally use the snipping tool? Wait. I didn't know this is, like, on my computer. In my defense. I don't need to snip the paint. Jesus Christ. Snipping tool. MS Paint time? Oh, yeah. Give me this, please. That'll do. File, copy, and then we should be able to... Yes! It's happening! What's this song? This song is Give Me All Your Love by Max Styler. Max Styler, All Your Love. It's gonna say private playlist. Get on, nerd. To new layer. Drag that below. It needs to be transparent. I'm a fucking fool. Shit. Layer color to alpha, please. Color to alpha. Color to alpha. Color to alpha. Where's color to alpha? Where's color to alpha? Color to alpha? How do I never remember where this is? Color to alpha. Yeah. This is on the pasted layer. No. Color to alpha. Yeah. Yeah. I'm a fucking genius. Hit you with one of these. That is nowhere near wide enough. I know a secret to making images wider, though. We're gonna go to tools, transform tools. We're gonna go to scale. We're gonna, sorry, pasted layer. We're gonna scale ya. Yerp, that's the one. Why did it stop playing? YouTube crashed the whole website. What? Is it just YouTube or is it my whole computer? Is it just YouTube or is it my whole computer? It might be my whole computer. Y'all? Just the tab. It's just the tab. It was just the tab that died. Everything else is fine. Joking, joking. It's the thing just like ran out of memory or something. All right, run it back. All right, from the top, I guess. Cool. Scale. Hit you with the M tool. That's pretty good. It needs to be even bigger, which is insane. What? Shift S. That's not right. Shift S. Hit you with one of... It needs to be half the image size, I guess, so... Width, I'm gonna hit you with what is it? 1200 divided by 2? I'm gonna give myself a little bit of a buffer, say 300. Scale it. Low key? We're getting there. Okay. Then we need... Why does that not feel like enough? What's the size of this? It was 1280. Shoot. 1280 divided by 2. 640, yeah. Plus like 20. So 660. Scale. Okay. 660 scale. Something like that. There you go. And now we need the background for our game. Which I think we literally just made one of these actually. Where's BG? BG.mp4. I need this to go away though. If I press no buttons, will it go away? Ah! The thumbnail's for sure something. I like it. Why do I make this go away? Oh, you just did it there. I make it go away. Did I make a noise? I apologize. Dude, get out of the damn way. I don't need the full thing actually, now I think about it. Snipping tool. Come back, please. New snip. I think this is basically all we need. That should be good enough. Yep. Copy. New pasted layer. Kind of already the right size, actually. 2 new layer. We're gonna put that down there. We're gonna hit M. Hit you with a shift S on that one. Scale you like that. Can you see it? Can you slowly see what I'm putting together here? It's low-key kind of happening. Okay, now I need the centaur. Oh, we need to like outline it in a white outline, of course. Jesus Christ. Sprites. Centaur idle. Open an A sprite, please. Hit you with one of these. The thing is, if I get the actual like sprites and I paste that in, this is okay, but I need to be careful with how it gets scaled. So I'm gonna hit Shift S because if I scale this, it's gonna get blurry, I think. Oh no, I must already have it set to be linear. That's nice. Where the fuck did she go? There she is. Unfortunately, we need more. Nah, she's getting like a little blurry. Why is she getting like a little blurry? Something like this. Big horse. But she's like blurry now. She needs to be like hella sharp. I think the way to do it, if I remember correctly, is you go here actually. You say scale layer. And then here you say linear. You say none actually. And then we're going to times you by like 5. There we go. Honestly, maybe even a little bit more. Maybe like times 1.2. Yeah, dude. These being so different is actually a little bit weird. Okay, you need to actually be a little bit smaller, unfortunately. Big horse. There you go. Get her in the frame. Yeah. I'm going to do something heinous again. Hit you with the erase tool and just kind of take a screenshot of the gameplay. I don't think it would work. I don't think that would work. That's kind of what I did for the other games, and like it just doesn't like just doesn't work. I don't know. We just get real in there, yeah. Fuck, you can tell what I've done. Pixel perfect, we got there. Don't take her bow. She'll have it in game. She just doesn't have it here. It's just in the way. Okay, now what I need to do is I need a white outline. I don't remember how to do that. So very like I did the like the problem with the screenshot is it doesn't like. Do you mean for just the thing on the right? I just started. I didn't destroy. She has a green brush, isn't that true? GIMP outline image with white. For the right, yeah. You need something that like pops more. Cause okay, here's the big problem. Is this looks fine when it's on my screen. But the thing is, when you're on YouTube, this thing is this big. So the problem with having like gameplay here is if this is the thumbnail, like you can see her, but like this, you can barely see this shit. So if I just did gameplay, like it would just get lost in the rinse cycle, man. But this catches your eye because this is like big, this scales well. So you're like, oh, what's this? And then you see this, and then you see like real fake, and you're like, oh, okay, I get it. Because like that was the big problem with that's what I learned from the Gambit video. Look at the Gambit thumbnail. It's fucking beautiful. Can you put yourself in the middle? Yes, I am. But not in a large way. Okay, so look at the Gambit video. This is do you see the problem? It's literally this size. This thumbnail is a work of art, right? Rosati designed this thumbnail and it's fucking gorgeous, so I don't want to change it. But the Gambit thumbnail, it's amazing, but look at how tiny the text is. Like you can't, this one is like has a character, so it catches your eye. This one, you can't see that shit at all. Viewers will see a bigger version. I mean, maybe they get it like that big, but yeah. But like it's literally this big when it's like on the right side of your screen when you're like scrolling YouTube. So you just gotta, I don't know. The screenshot how I see it. I mean, fair enough, but I think this works better for this kind of thing. I could be wrong though, I don't know. Use fuzzy select tool or select by color. I'll do fuzzy select tool. If I did like this. Nope, I want this. Actually, you know what we need to do first? Don't hate me for that. I can't get rid of her little thing. Is this the way I want to do this? Maybe? Wait, that's not what I want to do. What? Well, I went to click on the message to like click the mod tools and I deleted your message. Okay. My bad, I guess. So your 6 long after the video is done, correct? Yep, that's the plan. The rest of the game, half of the game is going, they'll delete it. True, 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 true. This is how I see thumbnails. You're living a different life than everyone else. I see that on like my browse page, and these videos actually do well in browse. They actually have a high like browse click-through rate, but on suggested videos, that shit is tiny. And most of YouTube traffic is through suggested videos. Or you have like an extension or something. But like when I'm on YouTube, like let me just go to a YouTube video. Like when I'm on the front page, sure, these are larger, and I think that's part of the reason we do better with like browse. But if I click on a video and then I actually let the thing do its thing, like this is how I see stuff. So like it's literally about this size. You can even see like Michael Hendricks has the thing in his like video. You can't see anything that's going on there. So you need stuff like this that's just like really like poppy, I think. That's my opinion. I don't know. I could be wrong. I mean, on this stream or tomorrow? Not this stream, though. I'll see what my schedule is for tomorrow. I was going to go to Tokyo Game Show tomorrow, but Actually, my friend found tickets, but I injured my knee when I was running today, so I don't know what I'm doing yet. There's a chance I am too injured to go, which would be a bit of a bummer, but... Need to select... Actually, I just need to crop. There we go. Turn out the lights back on. Oh, I didn't mean to crop the whole thing. What the fuck? Hope your knee won't get worse. It was okay. I stopped running. I should have stopped running sooner, but I stopped running after I started hurting, so it should be like okay. But it was definitely feeling weird when I was like halfway through my run, and then I just kept running because I'm an idiot. How do I like undo my select? Select by color? I want to unselect everything. No? Can I crop just by layer? Resize the layer to the size of the image. Maybe I want that. Oh, that made her disappear. You ever one of those calorie mate bars? I've had yeah, I have. They're they leave a little to be desired, let me say. I was not personally a big fan of them, but not here to hate on anyone that does enjoy them, I suppose. But like, holy shit, those things tasted awful, dude. Grab all of this. Grab her hair. Luckily, it's all like one color, so this isn't too bad to do manually. I hope this doesn't count as like modifying the actual underlying asset. I mean, I have the rights to the asset actually, so I guess it's fine. I paid for it. This maybe? Grab everything. I bet there's an easier way to do this, but this works as well. That's okay. I think that's everything that I want. And then we're gonna do what do you do? So you do. It's like grow, I think. Like, yeah, grow. Let's say by 40 pixels. That's too much. Select grow. Maybe let's do 25 pixels. Seems about right, yeah. I think that's too much, actually. Shrink, maybe. I don't think it's gonna work. Okay, select grow, maybe 15 pixels. Seems about right, yeah. Edit stroke selection. Edit stroke selection. And I'm gonna say stroke line, solid color, stroke. Oh, that leaves like weird gaps though. I think what I can do is you should be able to do this. Okay, you should be able to go say select. Layer, new layer, and then you can dye this one. You go like the, oops. What the heck? I can see in the preview that the text outline got dyed. What? I can't see it anywhere else though. What the heck? Wait, what? Well, I'm on, no, I'm on text outline. I want to dye it. What? I see it here. Huh? New layer below your object. Oh, below the object, maybe. No, that doesn't work either. Am I stupid? I clearly see that there's like a red outline. What? If I did like merge down, maybe? Nope. Okay, that doesn't make a lot of sense to me as to why that does that. Layer to new layer. Imp is something? I'm like confused about this outline thing though. Why does it show up here but not on the image? I can see the new layer is white, but doesn't show on the image, only in the layer preview. Didn't buy the object or layer that wasn't applied as you expected. Layer mode or opacity? Check the layers blend mode in the layers panel. Mode is normal. Is it under the background layer? Yeah, these are the only two layers that exist now. Oh, that didn't work. What? Foreground color fill. I'm just gonna do that and close GIMP. I think GIMP is having a moment. File open recent should be one just called untitled, yeah. Nope, it's not a GIMP moment. How do I literally see it nowhere? I can even move it around. What? Oh, you? Still on GIMP 2? Yeah. I'm with GIMP 2. Is my paint bucket just no good here? I mean, clear. If this is the way you want me to do it, I'll just do it. I'll just do it the way that makes you happy. I'm gonna hit delete. I'm gonna say delete layer. I'm gonna say delete layer. I'm gonna say right click. I'm gonna say duplicate layer, and I'm gonna do this on the layer. There you go. If that's how it has to be done, why not? There you go. That works. It absolutely does. How do I stop selecting stuff? Escape isn't like unselecting everything. I don't want to see the floating like line thing. Select. Control Shift A. There we go. Okay, so this is the thumbnail from far away now. That's actually we're kind of cooking. Now I need like a big line down the middle, and I think it has to be white. So we need to make like a rectangle. I'm not sleeping till a very long time tonight, huh? Sorry, I got nothing to do tomorrow. That's not a rectangle tool. Select. Rectangle tools are okay. I want radius. I'm gonna say 5 pixels. Not 915, that's a bit many. Hydrate, thank you. How do we do? So we need like a thing here, and then we're gonna dye it white. Do you want to make the text red and green, or make the rectangle red and green with white and black text? I think I want the text to be red and green. I want the background to be black, the text. Let's just go steel. Let's go steel. What do other people do? I'm not inspired, you're inspired. Okay. Yay, stealing? Honestly? The thing is, like, I don't think they were the first person to do something like that. So, you know. If they were, then my apologies to Code Bullet, I guess. It's touching the thing. God damn it. Wait, Control Shift C. Wait, whoa. How do I redo? Oh, it's Control Y in GIMP. We really got to get on what it means to like Control Shift a thing. Some places it's Control Shift Z, some places it's Control Y. We gotta have a discussion about that. We're kind of cooking. We're gonna merge down. There you go. Are you sure it's not only showing scenes of Deepwater Horizon? No, dude, my shorts it's really on Iron Mouse. It thinks that I am the next biggest Iron Mouse fan, and like no hate to Iron Mouse, but I just have no like interest in that. I will say I recently got Minbit, and Minbit is a fucking legendary pull. Holy shit. This creator might be the GOAT. This might be my like new favorite animation channel. This shit goes crazy. Let me show you one. Where's I need to pause my music. Dude, this channel is heat. Look at this. Heat. It's pure heat. That's another like good one. Oh, this one's also a banger. The fucking, it's so crispy, dude. Yeah, this has been my, I got this in the algorithm the other day. Fucking incredible. Incredible pull. Might legit be my new favorite creator at the moment. Incredible pull. Transaction failed. Huh? We know it's Silksong. That one Silksong video I've probably watched 10,000 times. Yes, I know the grubs eat goo, but you are not, but the grubs are stupid. You are not to be stupid. Huh? Wrong layer. How do I select none? What's the hotkey for this? Shift Control A. What? Fucking Eldritch Beast? Okay. So now we in. That's a YouTube thumbnail. Is it clickbait? It could be. But do I think it's kind of good? Download GIMP 3. Reading, I'm a little busy right now, okay? Listen here, you. I'm so close, man. I'm so close. After you're done. Okay. Alright, you brought it back. It's not clickbait? 100% this is clickbait. Download GIMP 3 immediately. I'm gonna crash. I'm gonna crash the fuck out. Real. Fake. Real fake doors. Download GIMP 1? Now you're talking my language. Do we want impact? Real. I don't like impact. Press. You don't have press start 2P? Yeah, you do. I like it. I like it. Rajenki told me to tell you to download it right now. Ah! I'm gonna crash out. Maybe 100? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let me move it, please. I hit M. That's the move tool. Almost mislabeled. It should be all caps too. Press start 2P. And I said 100, I think. Yep. I think it needs to be bolded too. Bold, please. Thank you. Closer. I will say it like. I hope he didn't take what I said seriously, Bradian. It's extremely fun to be doing this on stream. Like, fucking around while doing all this stuff is very fun. I appreciate y'all being here. Deletes. Deletes. Did register an M? You have an M somewhere? That's actually true. No worries. I feel bad still. Just for you after this, I'll download GIMP 3, okay? When's the game gonna be playable? Your game, I mean, not the fake one. I just have to upload it to itch. I might do that after the video comes out though. I can't stack the debuffs right now. Okay, so I'm gonna say text to path. Then I say select, grow. We're gonna grow by 10 for the text outline. We're gonna grow by 8 for the text outline. That work? Select none. Layer to boundary size. Layer to image size. Right click, layer to image size. Go here. Right click. I'm gonna go to T. Stop it. I'm gonna go to T. Stop. Sorry, that was involuntary. I have this. Right click. Path from text. Select. They fucking hate me, dude. Right click. Text along path. I don't know what Eldritch Beach has just summoned, but none of that. Text from Chat GPT. How to make text outline. If you want to make outline in text in GIMP, so there's a crisp white border around it, here's a step-by-step. Method 1, text to alpha. Text to alpha? Fuck you, no, what? Method 2, using stroke selection. Alpha to selection? Girl, what the fuck are you on about, ChatGPT? What? Are you being serious right now? Also, this needs to be green. I said this needs to be green. They fucking hate me? What the hell? Become green? Yeah. This needs to be red. Dude. I thought you didn't like AI? Oh, I don't. I still use ChatGPT because it's Google's becoming a relevant search engine. But that's like a different issue altogether. Path from text. Select. Sorry, I had it crash out for a moment. Text to path? They fucking hate me. How to do it with text to path. I'm not doing alpha selection. Oh, you hate capitalism? You still Venezuela iPhone? So true. Switch to the Paths tab. Next to the Paths tab? What? Right-click path to selection? Wait. The Paths tab? I've never even heard of the Paths tab. Path? See a new... Wait. Switch to the passive next to the layers, channels, in the dock. Huh? Yo, what's up, Pork? Welcome. You have to select your text and convert the border of the selection into an outline. It should be able to say path to... From path, then grow by 8. Yes! Yes! Then layer. New layer. Yes! Then we zoom in. Then we paint bucket. I'm gonna fucking lose it. I'm gonna fucking lose it. I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. Alright, we'll do it the same way we did it last time. We're gonna say duplicate layer for some reason. Don't crash out, don't crash out. It's not worth it, it's not worth it, it's not worth it, it's not worth it. Layer to image size. Merge it down. Yes. 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 It's fucking working. Right click, watch this. Path from text. Got it. Select from path. Boom. Grow. We're going to grow it by 8 pixels. Yep. Yep. Then we're going to say, for some reason, we're going to say duplicate. What did I just do? We're going to say duplicate layer. Then we're going to go to this one. We're going to say layer to image size. Then we're going to get our trusty paint bucket. We're going to dye that. We're going to put that under the other one. Then we're going to click this and we're going to click merge down. Why doesn't everyone use GIMP? It's literally so easy. And we have a thumbnail. And if I click select none, I don't know if I would click this video, but I might click this video. There is a chance I would click this video. I'm gonna move this down a little bit. Aren't you paying for Photoshop? Don't fucking... Mods, get them. Is this like the, have you seen the game ads? Yeah. Wow, yeah, you got it exactly. I'm so happy now. Mods, make Cobalt sleep through his next alarm. No. Mods, make Cobalt's alarm wake them up in the middle of a dream that they were enjoying. Get his ass. Mods, kill that man with a gun. Okay, I have to go to the bathroom so bad. I've been drinking a fuck ton of water because of the whole kidney thing. I need to go to the bathroom and then we're going to release the video. Hold tight. Hold. I'm putting nothing in the background. I don't care anymore. I've given up. Life is a lie. Nothing's real. Here, have a music video. I don't know. You figure it out. Y'all have like a or a merge. One moment. Oh. I've been sitting down for a while. I mentioned that my knee was bothering me, right? I've been sitting down for a while, so I don't think I realized what had been happening. But it's a minor injury to be sure. But it's not an injury. That shit hurt. Hey, I'm gonna stand up real quick. I'm actually a little worried about. Oh fuck, dude. That's not. Oh no. Going the wrong direction. I think it may have when I was wrong. That shit hurts bad. Fuck. It's not sprained. Oh, it's not sprained. It's It's not like twisted or sprained. It's fine. I think it just got like something. Muscle went in the wrong. Alright, well, I'm not leaving my house for a while. That sucks. I had plans this weekend. Did I actually injure myself? I did. I can't. Fuck, man. That actually sucks really bad. Okay, it's fine. Listen, that's a me problem, not a you problem. I'll just order food this weekend and cancel my plan. Honestly, that means I get more time to play Silk Song, so that's not actually the... No more running? Yeah, this is probably say like a week of no running. Can't be dehydrated anymore? Holy shit, he's a genius. That really sucks though. That's probably... It feels like a week-ish to heal. Oh, it hurts, man. It hurts to like extend it too. Fuck. It's not actually the knee. It's right below it. That like... My knee's actually fine. Yeah, it's the joint below my knee. It's like down and to the left. We're gonna be a doctor for a moment. Mangoes equals 6, so true. Knee. Human leg anatomy. Hey, listen to your body, kids. I'm actually, yeah. I didn't think it would hurt this bad though. I mean, I stopped running because it hurt. I just don't know how I hurt it. So it's not like if this is your kneecap, this is my knee, right? It hurts like right here. I guess like on the left side. I maybe I bruised my gastrocnemius. Yeah, guys, it feels like a bruised gastrocnemius is what I would, in my professional opinion. Or possibly, it could also possibly be a adductor group injury. That shit hurts though, man. That sucks. Okay, it's fine. That's a me thing, not a you thing. I had cramps there. I mean, it just feels weird, honestly. It doesn't like actually hurt. It just feels like a bruise. It might even be that it's actually just like the nerves got pissed off. I've had that happen before where it's like nothing's actually injured. It just, yeah. It's so bad to get cramps. You ever had the ones on the back of your leg, like the Charlie horse? That shit is vile. I get them walking upstairs sometimes after a long run. That shit makes me want to Kermit, dude. All right, this is good enough. Export as. Exit. Yep. Then when I stretch, holy, it's bad. It could actually. Oh, actually, stretching it feels real nice. Oh. It could just be stiff. I think it just the nerves got pissed off. Either way, I'm gonna stay off it for a bit. I might like run to the combini or something, get like a bag of frozen peas or some shit. I don't know. That's okay. I'll be fine. I've had worse, trust me. Bit of a bummer though. Masochist moment. Shout out to when I pulled like 4 muscles in my legs skiing, my then girlfriend trying to take care of me, and I literally would like fight her trying to walk to the kitchen on my fucking broke ass legs. Like, no, I can make myself food. She's like, you literally can't. The doctor said not to move. And I was like, yeah, but like, but he didn't tell you that. He told me that. You're not supposed to know that information. Videos? Where's the, yeah, gate slop. I'm gonna say this is the thumbnail. Every time you almost died trying to work out while dehydrated. True. It's funny that that doesn't narrow it down. That could be one of 2 times. Okay. I think this needs to be zoomed in. Actually, I think I'm gonna get a different frame from the video. I want to go on with the guy and the gate is like way closer. I just looked up and saw my camera was on. I was like, can you see my face? That's how VTube Studio works. The camera has to be on. Walk through the center again. My goat. Wait, I can't track. I have to literally watch it from the start again. Lamau. Okay, I can spacebar it though. Dehydration, you know how little that narrows it down. I drink so much water though. That's the shit that confuses the fuck out of me. That's a pretty clear shot. Take the shot. Snipping tool. New snip. One of these. Yeah. Oh, that's gas. Shift. You drink too much. If you would not work out, your balance is offset by doing a ton of cardio. Yeah, especially in the heat. The biggest thing is just the heat for the cardio, I think. I think that's better. Yeah, dude. Yes. Yes. Yeah. To thumbnail.png. Sweet. Okay. Now I would love to upload the video here, but I don't think I can. Can I? I don't know what's about to happen. Hang on. I have to hide my screen for a moment. What in the fucking chiptune ass? What the hell is this? No, okay. Tenshi, I love you, but we gotta take that shit off the plate. What the fuck song? Remove. Skip. Am I back? Can you see me? We're not back yet. Okay. Okay. We're so back. Can you see me? Okay, we're back. Sick. You might be wondering, why did we have to do that? VPN. I might be the first actual person who has a use for a VPN. Isn't that insane? The first thing YouTube does when you upload a video is checks where you are. So, if I don't upload from a proxy in America, I literally, my video will only be shown to people in Japan. This is Anime Thighs, the song? This is the song that got yoinked for the Omaewa Mo, the whole thing, which is just an insane story. Yeah. I was use VPN or I can't use the internet. Use VPN or I can't play horse game? Then you better fucking use a VPN. Holy shit. We didn't export the video yet. I forgot to export. File. We need to save first before I lose my fucking mind. Export. They fucking hate me. Export. Not in Roblox machine. This goes to projects. This goes to GateSlop. We're gonna call it GateSlop. Slop V1. Oop, we got a minute to wait. Just stick the Premiere profile into YouTube. It's gonna work out for sure. True. Also, maybe better watch the video again. That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna be mad if people don't rewatch the video. It takes about like 30 minutes for it to actually like be shown to anyone at all, and then it goes to like suggested and everything. So I actually won't see the results of this very quickly. I will say I need to still edit the short for today too, but I mean I might as well just do it on air. Oh, I can't do it on air because I need the VOD from today's stream. But I lost connection, so the VOD actually did get split. Yeah, I'm a genius. The machinations of my mind. Okay, we're gonna go YouTube, GateSlop. Is it done yet? I don't see it. Are you done? You don't seem very exported to me. Projects? GateSlop? Refresh? What? Huh? Where'd the video? Project. Why is it here? Where are we right now? What? Oh, I understand what happened. That's the wrong place. This needs to be in YouTube. That's the old gate slot video. My bad. There you go. Yeah, I'm in the no, I have 2 folders called gate slop on my PC. It's kind of funny. The previous one was like when I started making the video, I was doing it all like at the same time as the development, so it's like way out of date. I don't even know what's in there. Y'all, we need a title. Making the game. I made the game from the ads. I made the game from those ads. Is that good? No. Making that game from those ads. Not clickbait enough? I went to a country and handed out $1 million. Hashtag Mr. Beast. It's not the best I could do, I think, but yeah. Meisaka, aren't you streaming? What are you doing in here? Oh, I don't have my Twitch open anymore. Shush? What do you mean shush? I'm literally... Oh, I see you're being cheeky right now. Oh, intermission. It's a solid from me. We're uploading the video. It's actually happening. Okay, this should be... help me out here. The slop situation is insane. Make... So, you know those mobile slop games? No. I turned fake ads into reality. I turned fake ads into a real game. That's the video title. That's fucking perfect. Yeah, dude. Yeah. Look at the thumbnail. Looks like I'm almost a real YouTuber, but I'm not because we all know why. What do I need in the description? I need the Twitch. Twitch.tv/SkyGrayT. Why aren't you a real YouTuber? Okay, we need the Patreon. Okay. Almost buddy, you uploaded the thing. You're currently doing the one thing. You're making a good point. Patreon. Tilting the fuck out if someone joined my Patreon in the last like 5 minutes. Not a bit. I would have to re-export the video. Not a bit. Not being like, hee hee, that'd be so funny if someone did that. I would be legitimately mad at you. Or I would just not put your name in the video, actually. I don't know why I didn't think about that. It's too late. It's too late. It's closed. Closed for business. Nah, I would re-edit I would re-export the video. You don't do that. You don't need to. We're gonna move on. I would be mad. I would both put you in the video and be mad at you. So there you go. Game link under construction. Sorry. Anything else we need to do? I feel like there's something I needed to... I feel like I used an image that I was supposed to like credit for something. Did we use an image I was supposed to credit? I mean, I'm not crediting the slop games, obviously, but like, I think... You read my question and didn't answer? Why make me suffer an edge like this? What the fuck? No, that was my answer. I didn't have an actual answer. Did I use... That's probably not fair use, but I don't think anyone cares. I feel like there was one that I remember I needed to... This also isn't mine. This image. I mean, I don't have the rights to the videos, I don't have the rights to the image, but I think it's like a 1 second thing. I don't think it's that big of a deal. I don't think I need it for any of these. I don't think I need it for that. Don't need it for that. I guess I'm just dumb. I thought there was something, but I don't remember what it was. Oh, this guy, how you doing? Last time I was here, you were locked in. We finished the video. We're uploading right now. Look at this thumbnail. We made this. Look at this garbage. That's like a proper thumbnail that someone might actually click on. Maybe, probably not, but like they could. You never know. W thumbnail? You're too kind. We had to actually work hard on that. You should see it compared to my other ones. I turned fake ads into a real game. Twitch, Patreon, game link under construction. Sorry. Description doesn't really matter that much any days, right? Made in Godot. That's an important thing. Made in Godot. What else do we say? Wait, we should like hashtag it. Made in hashtag Godot. You know those annoying mobile game ads. You know how maybe they kind of look a little fun? Yeah, well, I couldn't find any that were free. Wait, how is it? Well, unfortunately, they are full of lies. So I took it upon myself and like the 3,000 other people who did the same thing to make my own version. What until I got my first web dev gig? Let's fucking go! That's sick, dude. Hell yeah. I'm so proud of you. That's fucking awesome. I'm curious, how many rounds of interviews was it? The higher your number, the more I'm gonna clap for you. Made in Godot, game link under construction, sorry. 0? Alright, fuck you, guy. No, that's still sick though. Congratulations. When do you start? Do you already start? Itch link here. My friend recommended me. That's the way to do it. That's the goat. Under construction, sorry, but here is a link to my itch for now. There we go. Dude, I think it's not made for kids. Show more. Dude, I think it's ready. I think it's ready. I'm nervous. Copyright? No. Yes, it's for kids. Public. All right, y'all. I'm clicking the button. Chip it. Chip it. Chip it. Chip it. Okay, everyone, I need you to do me a big favor. Let's go. We did it. When it happened on Roblox? That's a good question. I got like a backlog of shit to get through first. Woo! We fucking did it. Okay. In the Discord, I'm gonna put a thing. Where do I put this? In the Discord announce, maybe? The devlog is real. There you go. You need to tell us we know what to do? Hell yeah. All caps. Okay. And now for the next, I don't know, 19 years, I'm gonna just stare at this here page. No views. Sick. Sweet. It's shipped. I can't believe all of that for a 2-minute 45 video. That's kind of criminal, but fully watched it already. Thank you, brother. Also, this shit is so tiny. What the fuck? Can't get over that. 2x speed? It was literally a minute-long video for you. Holy shit. That's so funny. I can't believe it's 2 minutes. I don't know if I would even click, like, it's suspiciously short. You know what I mean? Like, now that I'm thinking, if I saw a video that was like this, was 2 minutes 45. I don't know if I'd click that video. That's like heinously short, no? Like, no shot, dude. I'm not good at, okay, next devlog needs to be we need to stretch this shit out a little bit. I think that's my number one thing is like when I'm script writing and everything, slow way the fuck down. Music is funny as well. Let's go. Let's fucking go. The bit landed. You have no idea how much we like. It's been such a battle. Average view duration 21 seconds. They fucking hate me. They fucking hate me. They hate me. They literally hate me. I think it hasn't enough, like not enough time has passed for the view duration to be higher. No, it's probably just it'll update in a second. These statistics are always like kind of delayed. 21 seconds. You guys y'all fucking hate me. I just got bored. That's funny, man. I mean, to be fair, y'all saw it like 1,000 times already. Turning on looping and muting the tab. Yes. Yes, let's farm. Yeah. Bid is out of? Oh yeah, bid's up. 27, they love me. They love me. 2:35 minutes, that's short. I know, it's like heinously short, but it is what it is. I don't know what else to do. We're out here farming. I literally, I don't even understand how it came out to be that short. Like, that's actually kind of crazy to me. I think it's just because this game is so micro. Because like if you compare this to like Gambit has so much more stuff going on, and the jam videos are like logically broken into bits, which is kind of where I got like breaking this one into sections from. So I think in the next video, if it's based on the game jam, it'll automatically just be longer because the actual game will be longer. This game is, all things considered, like very tiny. The longest part of developing this was just doing the upgrades. I will not be happy this one due to the duration, but hopefully it'll match Gambit. I don't think you get punished too hard for 2:45. If it was like less than a minute, they hate you for that, Traveler. But yeah, Gambit would be nice to beat. If we could clear this one, that'd be pretty sick though. If this could be my, I think this has potential. I think it's my best like edited video, so I think this has potential to be my best video. So if it beats it, this is shorts level. I think that's part of the problem actually, is I got like so used to editing short style that like I did it in the regular video, and that's why it also came out to be really short. Astatin, hello! We released the video. It's done. The devlog is real. Holy. Can't believe it. Actually got there. Thing turned out to be 2:45. It's like comically short. But like the Silk Song video that I watched 8 million times, that thing is like just 2 minutes, right? So maybe it falls into that category. I'm not sure. Good job. Thank you. It was a bit of a slog. I'm not going to lie. I'm really glad we did it. I'm glad I did it on stream too. Y'all. YouTube's pretty difficult. Astatin, your strategy for YouTube is like low-key goated though. If y'all don't know, Astatin also has a YouTube channel. Hold up. YouTube. Astatin Chan. I did not spell your name correctly. It got there though. Wow. Oh, you're not Astatin Chan. You're Astatin BT. Aha. Dude, Astatin, you kind of like have goated thumbnail game. I'm not gonna lie. Fell off though? Did you? Dude, this shit is gas. Look at these thumbnails. Look at my, okay. Just A/B comparison. You ready? You ready? Me, lame, boring. So clickbaity. Astatin? That's some gas. That's some gas. I used to do like over 1K. Wait, really? For just a live stream thing? That's kind of insane. Wait, what? Oh yeah, look at that. It's probably, well, I think maybe back then you were like more consistent or something. Sometimes YouTube just like shoots you in the foot with a gun if you don't post enough. My shorts do that sometimes. Definitely? Okay, yeah. That makes sense. I imagine that once like, I think the way YouTube works is like, if you are not, I'm not suggesting like, this is not advice or anything, but I think the way YouTube works is like, once it sees you're consistent again, it starts to like pick this stuff back. Oh, I was actually watching one of your videos. That's funny. It like starts to pick all this stuff back up, I think. Oh shit, yeah, these used to do numbers. What the heck? 2.4K on a VOD is like crazy. That's insane. Dude, thumbnails are so good. I'm so jealous. Got lazy on the thumbnails? They look fantastic. Like this, that's a banger thumbnail. That's a good one too. That's a good one. This one maybe falls a little too in like an anime category for me. Not that I'm like against anime, but like I'm not critiquing. This is a personal preference. I still think your thumbnails are the GOAT. But when I do see a lot of like anime thumbnails, it kind of like in my brain gets meshed into like one category where I'm just kind of like, okay, sure. Like that's not a comment. That is not your fault. Like none of that has anything to do with what you're doing. Everything here is amazing. I'm just, for me personally, I have a lot of like anime in the, that was funny. No, it's definitely funny. Like, can I rewind? Can we go back? Can we go back like 30 seconds? I didn't mean anything that I said. I'm so sorry. I just meant for like me when I see anime stuff, independent of who it is, I'm just kind of like it's just like in the same. It just gets like lost in the rinse cycle for me. That's all. Digging the hole. See these shovels? They're on sale. I'm so sorry. This guy make fun of a sprouting YouTuber? No, I'm not. I'm not. God damn it. Coming in the house telling him how to decorate. I even did like the fucking, what's it called, like the compliment sandwich or something. What's like the male pickup artist zeitgeist where it's like, these are so lovely and you're so talented and you make such incredible work. It's not how I would do it though. Like I'm turning the stream off, brother. I can't handle this shit. What happened to me? I don't want to be like this anymore. Where's my thing? Here we go. Go look at the average watch time now. Okay. Okay. Average. This is just always broken. The average view duration doesn't update for a long time. Also, it doesn't. It's just the way it works. Redeems pets. Thank you. I didn't mean it. I'm sorry. The worst guy might roast you, but we love you. Let me just give you the consolation. If you guys don't know, Staten also streams. They're really cool. You should go follow them. I'm gonna go cry softly into a corner now. Weird thing is it says 10 views, but on this it only says 5 views. Whoa, YouTube, get your shit together, huh? Too much editing hell? I do feel like my brain is starting to like leak. Okay, this is the big one. Do you see suggested videos? This is where we need to cut our teeth. So we need to go to, I think it's like here. Okay, then you go to click-through rates by video source. How do you do that? Impressions click-through rate, when you say apply, and then you need to split it by traffic source. Not enough to show. So this is the important one. If you have in suggested videos, I think it's like a 5% above suggested video CTR. That's what tells the algorithm like you're allowed to show this video to people. If we look at like my previous videos, they kind of did booty butt cheeks in that category. Let me show. What is low pro filtering out of 10? Rip to the gates bit. Game took too long enough to make. Wait, I'll get to that in a second. Like if I go to my other stuff, my other content, hello, my other. Okay, so like let me show you this one for example. So Gambit, I think, is, have I ever broken a bone? Several. Very many of them. It cut the comment. It's a 10 out of 10. Okay, you know what? Just for you. I'll go to the comments. Community. Rip to the gates bit. Game took long enough to make. You think it's AAA production? Aww. That's so sweet of you. I'd give you a thumbs up, but like, not go crazy here. I can give you the highest honor I can bestow, a heart. Okay, so if we go to this one, and we go to advanced mode, and then we go to click-through rates. Give you a story time on which bone was so painful to be broken? Here's my problem with my injuries. Okay. Let me finish doing this. Impressions click-through rate, and then you do by traffic source. This is why this video doesn't really get shown anymore. If you go to... I need more than this. I need maybe monthly. Okay, if you go to my... What? Where's suggested? What? Hello, I'm losing my mind? Is it... Okay, let's do since published maybe? Yeah, suggested videos. Okay, so this is why this video doesn't like get shown anymore. Is because its suggested CTR is really low. For some reason, like, browse is way easier to get stuff on because browse is like more targeted, whereas suggested is like what everybody sees. So this video did much better in browse because the thumbnail's nice and it's like bigger on the browse screen or whatever. But this is the like thumbnails I'm trying to make for is for suggested, because suggested is where most of like the YouTube traffic comes from. I think I actually don't know the full like thing. But yeah, so here's a funny story. When I broke my wrist. Uh-oh. I died? F? Am I dead? I think I'm actually dead. Oh, VPN died. F. Are we back? Hello? Type 1 if you can hear me. Type 1 if you can hear me. Type 1 if you can hear me. I know for a fact I'm going to say type 1 if you can hear me, and the first number I'm going to see is a 2. I know one of you freaks. Who's it going to be? I think I'm actually dead. OBS reconnected. Huh? Uh-oh. OBS is like dead. Dead. Dude. YouTube is fine. Type 1 if you can hear me. On Twitch. Type 1 if you can hear me on Twitch. 1. Oh, okay, we're back. We're so back. Okay, what? I don't know what happened there. That was weird. Oh, it was probably because I was still on a VPN. I don't know. Mesaka, you the goat. Yeah, funny story time though. So when I broke my wrist, I actually didn't know that I broke it. It hurt maybe just a little bit. I was climbing and I heard a noise when I like used my wrist and I twisted it really bad. And so I jumped off the wall. I landed, luckily not on my wrist. Otherwise that shit would have been dead forever or something. But it felt fine. It just felt like I twisted it. And if I moved it left and right, it felt like a little sore. And I was like, oh, that's a little weird. Whatever. Not a big deal. It would hurt more, I assume, if it was actually broken. So my dumbass goes home for that session. Guess what I do 2 days after that? I go back to the climbing gym. And I start climbing on stuff. And it feels fine. And I'm like, oh, I guess I just twisted it a little bit or something. I don't know. Whatever. Not a big deal. I climb on it for 4 months. Long enough that it clearly just would have healed on its own if it was broken, right? Okay. So I'm helping my friend move apartments one day, and we're carrying a mattress. And we're trying to go through a door. And while we're carrying the mattress trying to go through a door, my friend drops the mattress. And I was holding it with my right hand and my left hand. My right hand goes to try to catch the mattress as it's falling. It misses. So I stick out my left hand, the one that had the wrist go crack, to catch the mattress. And this is when things went from like, oh, I hurt my wrist that one time, to, okay, it's time to go to the ER. Which I still didn't for some reason. But holy fuck, my hand hurt so bad when I caught that mattress. Jesus Christ. So like an idiot and an American, I was like, okay, I'll put on some ice. Dumbass. So I put on some ice and I make an appointment to see like a wrist specialist. And I explained to them like, oh yeah, you know, I hurt my wrist a while ago and I thought it was all good. But then I bought this mattress the other day and it kind of hurt a little bit more. They're like, okay, we're going to do an x-ray. And I was like, okay, so they x-ray my wrist, right? Okay. Not only was my wrist still broken, because that shit just takes a while to heal. But I didn't just break my wrist. No, 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 no. I exploded it. Okay, this is your hand. Well, at least it's my hand. Let me draw some fingers. There you go. Give you a good nice thumb. This is your wrist. Okay. There's a part of your bone that kind of does like this, and there's a part of your bone that does this, and there's a part of your bone that does this, and it's like all of your wrist bones. Okay. What I had done was I took this here bone, I don't know what it's called because I don't study medicine, and I turned it into a bunch of tiny little shards on one part of it. Not the whole thing, luckily, or otherwise I don't think my wrist would ever work again. But that little noise, that was the bone going from bone to lots of pieces of bone. Now here's the interesting part. These little pieces of bone, they shot out from where I exploded my wrist into the surrounding muscles. So that little pain that I felt was actually shards of my bones being in my muscles. But here's the fucking sick ass, nasty, awesome, coolest thing about being a human. Do you know what your body does when you have parts of your bone in your muscles? I don't know what part of I think it's like your immune system or something. The little like tiny little blood cell ambulances roll up and just chomp on that shit till it's gone. So my bone, despite shattering into my muscle, cleaned itself up. The doctor was like, yeah, I only see like a little bit of the chunks. I can tell there was lots of chunks in there at some point, but now it's almost all gone. And she's like, we can operate on your wrist to heal it, but it looks like your body will just take care of it on its own. It's doing great. So she's like, we're going to put you in like it wasn't like a cast, but it wasn't a brace. It was something between, it was some new fancy thing I'd never seen before. And I was just told not to use my wrist for like 2 weeks. And she's like, if they do surgery on your wrist for this kind of thing, yeah, like a wrist guard. Yeah. If they do surgery on this kind of thing for you, they can reconstruct the part of the wrist. And she told me like, you'll attain like 90% of wrist functionality. But if your body is able to heal it on its own, she's like, you'll go back to like 98%. So I was like, yeah, that's a bigger number than 90. It seems to be taking care of the process so far. And to this day, I have no wrist issues. That shit is 100%. Well, it's unsurprisingly, it's about 98%. There's a certain like position with my pinky that I can't do anymore with my right hand from like wherever. I don't know what. It may have gotten to like some tendon or something. I can like move it just fine. It doesn't. I can still like climb it on or whatever. But yeah, my pinky just, it's like a little stiff in some place. Like it can't just like. It's not the way it used to be. Had the same thing happen? No way. My pinky finger got caught in the crossfire. Still feels weird. Yeah, I guess it's like. I mean, I'd rather have it. I don't really use my pinky that often. I don't even think I use it for like sound voltex. And even if I do, I can press with it just fine. Like it's no real problems with it. I just can't like stretch it out super far. Like it stays real close to the fingers next to it. But does it make a weird noise when you pull on it? No, I'm not trying that. Probably not though. I just tried it. It didn't make a weird noise. No, it's doing quite all right on its own. But yeah. Man, Sky, my boy, you got Wolverine healing? I think it's just humans are kind of sick, dude. I've seen some programmers here on Twitch using wrist braces for coding, but more for carpal tunnel as far as I know. That makes sense, yeah. Luckily, I'm sort of warding off carpal tunnel by climbing a lot. That helps because it's just blood flow. Also, rhythm games help with carpal tunnel. Inverse to what you would think, which is kind of straight, like crazy. They don't help with RSI. They can give you RSI, but if you like move your hands a lot and you get more blood flowing through, like it actually helps ward off carpal tunnel. Or so I have been told. Please like research that. I'm not a doctor. Back in my day, my pinky finger worked. Those were the days. I didn't know how good I had it. I'm gonna check if there's another one from suggested, because that's the big one. That's the big one. Can we see it yet? I love this song, but it has corrupted my suggested videos. Victory rate, please. By traffic source. Nah, not enough. This probably won't be able to update for like an hour or so at least. Yeah, luckily I don't have a boneless wrist. No, that means It just rebuilt the bone, I guess, which is kind of sick. I can pop it really well now though, which is kind of sick. Oh, okay. Yo, low-key, I want to play like some Jackbox or something. Surely it's too late to get a group together for like Among Us or Jackbox, right? I'm done streaming pretty soon here though. Yes? This is non-binding agreement, but like just type a 2 in chat if you'd play Jackbox right now and or Among Us. Not legally non-binding. That's a lot of 2s. Unfortunately, it only your vote only counts once. 3 minus 1. Human body is crazy. You can just get shot in the head and run over by a truck, and your body will rebuild itself. Probably. I saw that. It is actually crazy. Like the stuff your body can heal off. Like, I feel like for a lot of animals and stuff, like if they break their leg, they're just cooked. But humans, like they're just okay. Just stay off it for a little bit, and then we're just back to being like you have a leg again. That shit's actually crazy. I don't know what we are like in comparison to the rest of the animal kingdom or whatever, but like, I think we're a little cracked in the healing department, no? Like, we've been kicking ass. 2 subs already, wahoo. They hate me, dude. They'll never show this video to another person again. Look at this, 0. They tested it. It's the worst video ever. I fear. It's over. Bunnies can die if they stop eating for 8 hours? What? 8 hours? I do that when I drink too much coffee. What? You have animals that don't have enough intelligence to know not to use the leg before it's healed. Is that part of it? I never thought about that. You're right. Well, but that's kind of what pain does, no? Like pain is like, hey, stop it. This guy regenerating his body parts like a demon in Kimetsu no Yaiba. I don't think I've broken my arm. I've broken my wrist. I've broken. Is that the only bones I've broken? I think that's the only bones I've broken is arm and wrist. I've sprained my ankle more times than I can even remember. That shit is like a yearly occurrence for me. I think I'm actually due. I've pulled most of the muscles in my leg from skiing. I had a really bad skiing like accident and I couldn't walk for a little bit. Been in a wheelchair before for a while. That was interesting. I have a lot of injuries. I also just go outside a lot, which those things are kind of correlated. As long as you kill cancer cells, you can pretty much heal from cancer, no? Yeah, pretty much. Well, yes. Animals do not know that the pain is associated with the broken body part, so they keep using it because they're conditioned to do it. That's why horses usually get put down when they break a leg. I didn't know that. What the heck? Whoa. Astothan, you have a bunny? That's so cute. I love bunnies, dude. They're so adorable. If I ever like get a house or a farm out in the middle of I don't know, like a Hokkaido or something, I want cats, chickens, bunnies, and I want a dog. I just want to be surrounded by animals. Yeah. The 8-hour bunny thing is recoverable, by the way. Not in the wild. You need to give them special food to restart their digestive. Oh, they get like refeeding syndrome? Bunny? They're not eating for 8 hours? That's gotta be so stressful. How long do they sleep for? Sheesh. Did you get that cat you were talking about last time? Not yet. I was busy like buying stuff for my apartment, which I mostly have everything. I have like a couch, a TV now. I have like a shelf to put the TV on. I've got like a lot of stuff. But I need to get all that settled in before I wanted a cat. But yeah, I'm probably going to get a cat. Quit your tech job and become a farmer? Yes. Correct. Not like a real farmer, just someone who lives on a farm. I wouldn't like take my shit to market. I'd have like a small vegetable garden, some chickens, and some buns, and some cats. That's it for me. I don't need to be like... It would have to be enough money that I could retire. Because I don't think I want to make money farming. Catch my ass like out in the middle of a field picking up rice grains. Come on. Crazy cat lady? I don't think I'd ever have more than 2 cats. I think that's plenty of cats for me. I don't need more than that. Damn, they hate me. They hate me. I think most videos don't actually like do anything till 60 minutes-ish, if I remember correctly. Unless you have a lot of subscribers. Can I see like first 24 hours? Oh no. The first first hour is 50? Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. It's cooked, y'all. It's cooked. They hate me. They hate me. I think number go up. Yeah, it's just variance when you first upload it. I'm not losing my mind over it. It's all good. I think it needs to mostly show to like subscribers and stuff. For 17, they love us. They love us, dude. YouTube doesn't usually test my videos between 30 minutes and 2 days. I feel like it's completely random. I've never found it like I never found a consistent version of it. Average view duration kind of going crazy though. Streamers watch. No, I'm not owned. I'm not owned. All right, I think I am gonna be done streaming though. My voice count. Oh, 18. Just kidding. They love us. Look, look. They love us. Please be from suggested. Let's go. It's working. The clickbait thumbnail. Oh, the viewer duration's going down. They hate me. They hate. This is what it's like every time I check YouTube statistics. By the way, I'm being facetious right now, but literally, when I look at YouTube statistics, if the number's lower than last time, I'm like, they fucking hate me. And if it's higher than last time, I'm like, oh my god, they love me. Gotta work on the web dev gig. Bye bye. See ya. Take it easy, brother. This reminds me of your button story. Wait, which button story? Oh god, I've told too many stories. This is what you do when you release a new video. 100%. Yes. Make a mini short to promote the YouTube video. That's a good idea. How hard would it be to do the one with your cousin? Cousin button. Cousin buttons? Cousin button. Button? Which cousin? Cousin button store. Are we talking like a computer button or like a clothing button? Or like a... What kind of button are we talking? I don't remember this at all. I see people do it all the time and it kind of works. That's true. Oh, my nephew, not my cousin. Yeah, my nephew who sorted buttons with me for a while and then... Oh, yeah, dude. That was so sick. That was the best day of my life. Not really, but it was up there. You're bad. No worries, no worries. I don't expect you to remember my family tree. That's kind of a more of a, I'm surprised, honestly, I even shared the relationships because it's like on a personal level, I would think. Yeah, my button sorting nephew. Yeah. Spent like an hour sorting this entire tub of buttons with my nephew. And then once they were all done, I'm like, oh, you all already know this, right? But yeah, I can make a mini short. I don't think I can do it right now, but I could just take a lot of the stuff that's in here and then I would probably just do it from here, like from the dev part. I mean, the thing is, it low-key already is a short. Like, I'm not sure I could be like, check the video for the full thing if I made a 1-minute video out of this, because like, there's nothing left. I don't know, it would just be the hits. I don't know. Because I would probably start from here. I like the idea. I think for the next one, I'll build it with that in mind. But make a 10-second short? Oh yeah, true, true. It would boost the main video. I think I'd have to think about it for like tomorrow, probably. I have a lot of time tomorrow now that I know I can't leave my house. So that works to a degree. Can I see the impressions yet? 2.3 CTR. They hate me. They hate me, dude. They hate me. That's a shame. Mini Minuteman does it all the time and pulls insane numbers. I'll think about it. I have to figure out a way that like I would want to do it correctly. Cause like I could make a really short. I have to think about it. I just have to think about it. I have to think about it. I'm not against the idea. I just don't know how I would do it. Other than take the edited video and make it shorter. That much I do understand. Air's toxic again? Always was, question mark. I don't know. Yeah, I need to get some sleep though. I think I need to be done for today. 2.1, it's better than how a lot of the videos start, I will say. Most videos are already under 1% at this point, so I'll take 2.1. We'll see how it goes. 23 views. They love me. They love me. If I refresh and it's 24, they love me. They hate me. They hate me. They literally hate me. Okay. I'm going to save the rest of my voice and all that. What about Jackboxing made a very legally binding agreement on? I can play a little Jackbox. If we hit some critical mass in the Discord, I'll play games. If not, I'm going to go to sleep. What time is it? Y'all? What have I done? I've cooked it? I need... Oh no. I don't feel good? Do you guys know it's 2:30 in the morning? That's crazy. Take it easy, don't stay up too late. I might chill in the Discord for a little bit. I'm too adrenaline-y from... Adrenaline, like nervous? I don't know. The word. Go to sleep? Okay.